Alright, you
Yep.
guys better start explaining to Derek because he's missed 2 sessions, and there's a lot
You
to
know,
know.
we could have been doing that the last 23 minutes.
You
I know you
pretty much
could,
could have been.
Yeah,
but
but you
that's
know,
not
Derek,
my job.
No,
you
That's
could
Sokka
have
their
would
went
just
job.
tell
and
you
watched.
stuff, you know. So
You,
yeah,
you could have just watched the VOD on Twitch
that's true. Or on YouTube. Give me that sweet
or on YouTube.
monetization
Yeah,
money.
I don't know if the most recent one uploaded though. Is that already up yet?
Uh,
Or just
yeah, they're all
the
up.
other one? Okay,
So
they're
why
both up.
does my health say 34 plus 18 on it?
No idea.
That's your fault. It was working
I
just
Maybe you
fine a moment
failed.
ago.
Yeah, it's not my job to monitor your character sheet.
Okay, it's at 34. Now let's do the plus 18.
Hey Derek, do you remember Razorhorn?
There we go.
There? Oh man. He's been lost.
He says he can hear
Yeah.
us. I think he's got his headphones on or his headset on, and he's like just not in his room, so he can't hit this push to talk key, so he can't answer. Anyway, Razorhorn, we fought Razorhorn like 2 sessions in a row. First time it went poorly, and I had to like retreat us because there were some demons trying to assassinate us. It was not fun. Actually, it was pretty fun, honestly, but it was scary. And so yeah, we ended up beating him by CCing the crap out of him the next fight. Like I think he was at one point prone, panicked, and like what else did he have on him? I think he might have been grappled at one point as well, and he had like I don't know. He was hit with like everything. He was not having a good time, and we were just all circled around and trying to beat the crap out of him. And he had like 3 AC, so we weren't really hitting him very well. But it was pretty funny. Um, anyway, he gave us like his small mini horde because he's got a bigger horde back at the material plane. But he's like, oh, you can have this one, and he's also going to help us get out of this what's this called again? The Armageddon Echo. He's going to get us out of the Armageddon Echo if we can defeat Venice and get the key. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's some sort of like keystone or something that we need to use to get out. He apparently knows how to get out. And it's like on one hand, it's like I probably could just use it to get out myself, but whatever. We'll make that deal because it's a safer option than hoping that we can figure out how to use it ourselves. We know that. Let's see. Somewhere on this floor, I think there should be Shalelu. Or at least we think it's probably Shalelu. Because
Yeah, she's through one of these two doors. And this
Right.
door leads up to the top of the tower where Nelvenus is.
Yeah, and he like told the dragon before he teleported. He's like, "Hold them off while I go up to the top of this tower and stroke my monocle." Yeah. So that's about what we missed. We also went and talked to like one of the Aslanti people who were like, "Oh yeah, this star or was it Skyfall thing is totally the work of the Aboleths, and they're doing it to get after the Aslanti Empire, but it's totally not going to be a big deal at all. As we'll just like shut it down because we're Aslanti and we're awesome." And we're like, "Oh yeah, good luck with that, buddy. You keep thinking that." Good times. I think that's about it, right? I think about sums it up. You
Not
used a
quite.
few key points, I think. Did I miss something really important?
The fun times with the ability
The
damage
assassin.
and the other person.
Oh yeah,
We ran into the assassin who almost killed Asha, but Asha was a badass motherfucker and like completely shut him down after he pulled off assassinate on her and she nat 20'd her fort save.
Yeah, it was like a death attack. We were like probably had a really high fort save DC. I don't know. It might have even been based on damage. I'm not really sure, but because if it was based on damage, you took a lot of damage. but he nat 20'd it, so fortunately it was okay. But yeah, no, we ran into that assassin that we kept on doing all the dark vision tests to try to avoid, and we weren't expecting to run into him here for some reason. We were kind of dumb about how we approached it, like, oh yeah, there's one random dude here. We just kind of assumed he was a priest at this temple. And we're like, oh, hey, can you help my friend who has this poison? And then he's just like, sure, and then he just stabbed her. Just stabbed Asha. I mean, I think after that, like, he didn't, when Asha managed to not die, we won the fight pretty handedly, but man, it was pretty scary. Like, Asha took like 30 damage or something like that and had like reduced cons, so that was a lot of.
Oh, damn.
And it was the only fort save that Asha could pass because she basically failed all the poison saves and took a bunch of.
No,
So
I
right now,
succeeded
Asha's-
2 of them. I just didn't succeed 2 of
They
them
weren't
in a row.
Basically failed. Yeah, so Asha has some like strength, strength and con damage right now. So does everybody except for you because you just like passed both the saves right away. You're like, poison, whatever.
America.
I'm a monk. I have like plus like 8 every save, so I don't give a fuck. And I think that about sums it up.
And I pretty much can't heal you. I'm leaving you to
Yeah, he
heal
doesn't have
you.
life spirit. So you have a lot of
Okay.
damage right now. I think you used, how many key points did Maloki use? I think he did like 2 maybe, or 2 heals. So maybe that was 4 key points. I'm not really sure how that works, but you did use some key points, I think.
I'm curious about what my life is at.
The number in there should be accurate. Like whatever that half health you're at, that's what health you're at.
I've got 12, 28, and 26 listed.
I don't know what to tell you, man. As far as I can tell, this. Oops, I just clicked the wrong button.
I didn't touch the blue and the red field. I've only been monitoring your health, so the green is accurate.
Hmm. Okay.
So yeah, I think we might go and try to rescue Shalelu. I think that's the plan. The first
Yep,
thing
and there's a Drider.
Oh yeah, and there's a Drider. Is Drider with Nilvenis or down here somewhere?
No, guarding Shalelu.
Okay, so we got to deal with a
Razorhorn
Drider.
told us that.
Have we fought a Drider yet? I don't remember.
Yeah, we
if
fought a Drider.
We fought one Drider already? Okay.
I don't know if we know what a Drider is, but we fought one.
Okay. So our characters might just be like, it's a weird spider person.
Yeah.
Spider elf. Does whatever a spider elf does.
I was waiting for that.
Goes invisible, casts lots of spells.
Oh my god, if I hit apparently when I hit the Arcanist spells button, it's not good. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here, but that does not look good. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. I'm just gonna ignore it. It doesn't exist. I can't see it. Alright, yeah, so I don't have very many spells left, but I think we can at least rescue Shalelu, and we'll see where we go from there, I guess.
Left or right?
Character right, so out of character left.
Alright. Is Moloki gonna heal before we go in there?
Probably
Yeah, I
should.
think I'll do a little bit of that.
I don't know if you have like a potion or something you can use.
I
You
still have
should.
my
I think we
wand.
got. Did we add the potion as well that we got you? We got 2 potions from something.
Do you think the door's trapped?
I have 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds, a potion of Remove Paralysis, and that's it.
With the
But yeah, I'm
28,
gonna use my Wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Safa, with the 28, you don't think the door is trapped. However, you're getting a sixth sense that there's something dangerous. that opening the door isn't safe, but it's not trapped.
I think there might be somebody on the other side of the door.
This door's not safe.
Like I said, it's a
don't-
sixth sense.
I guess we're kind of expecting that, but
In fact, you're feeling jumpy because of that +5 to jump on your perception.
I'm gonna wander off.
That's
to
what,
the-
that's what I'm
that's
just
what
gonna
I
say
was
every
thinking,
time you
too.
roll perception. Is I'm just gonna say whether you're feeling jumpy or not.
Soph is turning into a frog.
Or a rabbit.
Okay.
I think Safa with like
bunny.
bunny ears would be adorable.
Oh god. No, don't.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of.
You
stuff
need
left.
to make an item for that, Matt.
No. Don't.
Bunny ears
what
of
about
jumping.
this door?
Yeah.
I'll get right on.
Ugh.
Okay. I'm just gonna hang out over here while you check out the doors.
Safa with that door, you don't think it's trapped, and you're not getting that bad feeling like the other.
I guess I'll go back to the group and quietly express my
Who's
concerns.
that?
Random
those are
shadow
random
elves.
elves. It's a random shadow elf who's sitting there like
Oh.
they're like. I don't speak Elven,
So
you probably don't know what
this
they're discussing.
the Armageddon Echo is like the last, I don't know, I'll call it year before I don't know how
Before
long
the
it actually
city
is. I'm
fell,
just
essentially.
some
Yeah.
span of time before the
Earthfall.
whatever it's called, the impact,
Yeah, I remember.
the giant ass
I remember
meteor
that much.
comes and destroys everything, and on the shadow plane it happens again and again and again and again and again in this particular spot. It's like Groundhog's Day, but you die at the end every time.
So, like most of Groundhog's Day. He killed himself a lot.
But the thing is, if you're not from the shadow plane, like if you're not one of the shadow creatures here, you actually die if you die here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting
Yeah.
too. Like we found out that if you if you change something and then leave, like it'll basically respawn things back to how the conditions are supposed to be. So if we went in and killed those two researchers and then came back tomorrow, we'd probably find the researchers back there and they wouldn't remember anything that happened. They'd just be like back doing their normal shit.
Interesting.
So like we found that out because there was like the door, for example, this door between that room and where this dragon is, like the dragon destroyed that door when the first time we fought him with like his breath weapon. But then when we came back the next day, the door was like had regenerated basically.
Interesting.
Why don't we enter through the not jumpy door?
So yeah, let's see. Earthfall happened like 5,000 years ago, so we're back like
Okay.
5,000 years in the past, effectively.
I thought it was 10,000 years in the past.
Oh snap! Roll20 just reloaded on me.
Indeed, 10,000. It's a long
Oh,
time.
10,000 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ancient even by Elven standards.
Right.
Like 10,000 years is almost like 11 generations of elves.
Right. Yeah,
That's
it's a
like
long-ass
almost
time.
the entirety of humanity's building history.
Yeah. Almost the entirety of human
Which is a
civilization's
testament to
history.
Aslant and Thassalon, since some of that shit's still around.
Right. I mean, Araxi basically lives in Aslanti ruins that are under the ocean.
All right, I'm back and forth to the kitchen, but I'm definitely here.
So we're going through the door I think that Safa did not feel uneasy about. I'm gonna check that first.
You find another room, another observation room.
Mhm.
But the night sky and the mural on the wall is different from the others this time. It's depicting in different seasons.
And there's no door above us here, right? Like on the right
No.
side here? Okay. Because I know there was like a hall, there was like a room over there that we didn't go into because we kind of
That is
like,
true.
so we wanted to, if we wanted to backtrack, we could check that room as well. But yeah, that makes me think that I don't remember which seasons we've seen, but that makes me think the one there on the bottom left of this map is probably the other, like the
The
fourth
last
season.
season of the 4 seasons.
Right.
But yeah,
Is
this
there?
one is easily it's easy to know which season this one's depicting. Its walls show a forest under a blanket of glittering snow, and the stars are certainly in their winter constellation
It
formation.
must be fall.
Well, Araxi probably doesn't know constellations too well, but she probably would know that maybe this is winter. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, honestly, Araxi probably isn't as familiar with seasons as everybody else, so maybe it isn't as immediately obvious to her as it is to everyone else. Like the seasonal changes, there's still seasonal changes under the ocean, I would assume, right? But they're not expressed in the same
Slower
this
way.
is
and
different
probably
for you.
more delayed.
Yeah, we definitely don't have snow. Like there's
It's
probably
definitely
changes in the
springtime.
yeah, there's probably changes in like the current, like the water, like the currents and whatnot, and like the temperature of the water, perhaps a little bit, but they're
The
probably
current and the
much
migrations of the certain marine line.
right. So she's probably vaguely aware of different seasons, but they're not really as much of a reality to her as to everyone else.
So, just to remind you guys, there is an unopened door in the other room, and I don't see a door over here.
Right, that's what I was mentioning before. We could backtrack to that potentially.
Did we perception this room?
Yep, it's just I mean, well, not really. We didn't like go actually do a thorough investigation of it.
Safa checks it out.
Like Rexy kind of just looks at it and was like, "Yep, that's another star chamber thing."
Probably.
Are these windows
Okay.
behind Razorthorn or Razorhorn,
I can
by the way?
describe the room to you again
No.
if you want for your perception.
I heard it. I just, in case there's like hidden loot or something.
Is there
don't know about
bed
it.
rolls in this one like there were in the other two? Or does this one look like it was unoccupied?
This one actually does look a little bit different. Doesn't look unoccupied, but it is different. Instead of bedrolls, there are things like chains and manacles that
Oh, okay.
don't
It's a
look
supply
like they're from
closet.
the shadow plane.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
it's
supply closet, kind of. Or a prisoner room.
Prison.
I wonder if the other one's also a prison, I guess, then, with the Drider probably sitting in there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I don't like this. I don't have any spells left. I actually have a decent amount of spells left, but I have like 2 of every spell level left.
Oh, you were asking about this before? Yes, these are 3 glass windows that are behind Razorhorn.
Okay.
Immense glass windows that look upon a gloomy dark forest.
Forests are like land people's coral reefs. Only not as interesting. Yeah, you guys want to go back and check out that hallway? I mean, like that this other room behind
Why
this
don't
wall
we
over here?
rescue Shalelu?
We can do that too.
Potential
I just wondered if we
ally.
wanted to. I mean, I thought that was a plan, but do we want to check the other room first, or do we want to just go over there now? I guess we can go over there now.
I'm not exactly a completionist, but I know a few people who are, so I was just checking in.
I think more potential allies are better, especially in my weakened state.
I
She
want
means
to-
food. I agree.
Do I want to cast any spells before we open this door?
Maybe? Oh, Maloki, you have protection from evil on you. Circle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could cast, like, Fox's Cunning or something to boost up the saves again, but I don't think, or I could do Heightened Awareness but the thing is, if I do that, then I need to save my spells as much as I can for Nolvanus if we're gonna fight him today. So I can maybe like dedicate maybe 1 or 2 spells to this, and then I have to like kind of save the rest of them, I think. So yeah, I think I'm good. I'm good whenever you guys are ready. I'm just gonna rely. I have mage armor up, and that'll have to be good enough.
Safa, why does your character sheet look so much better than everybody else's?
Should probably put more work into it than. We got a problem with my character sheet, damn it!
It's not pretty like
Uh,
hers.
what's so pretty about her? Is does she have like nice colors or something?
So in
Or
the
is it just organized better?
settings, like the second line down that says font background, it's Parchment 1 is the background that you're seeing.
Oh, that's cool.
It makes
Oh,
reading
okay.
stuff a little easier, by the way.
Yeah. I like how the white isn't on white anymore in this one.
What do the other ones look like? Graph paper. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I didn't even know you could do that. And you can change the fonts. I could do Comic Sans.
I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna do Parchment 2.
I'm gonna do Comic Sans background none. Some Nat never wants to look at my character sheet. Actually, this is gross. I don't want to look at my character sheet like this either.
Okay, so what do you guys do at the door?
Open it. I guess.
You're opening it?
I'll have
I
my dagger
tell
out as we open it.
Araxi to step off to the side.
Okay.
Just in case something directly comes out, like a lightning bolt or some shit. Yeah, so I open the door.
Okay.
Did you guys cast your spells? You did your things.
I don't really have any prep spells I want to cast for this fight.
Okay.
I want to save.
Alright, you
I only
open the
have
door,
2...
and Safa, I need you to give me a reflex save. I'm gonna give you a bonus because you sensed the danger.
Yeah, I only have
Because a
2
lightning
of
bolt
spells
does
at every level.
indeed come after you as soon as you open the roaring sheet of lightning.
So whatever the bonus is, not gonna be enough to make up for the Nat 3.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Dang.
It was a poor roll. Okay, so a lightning bolt comes screaming out of this thing.
And then we all get to roll initiative, right?
Things caster level. Okay.
You're lucky it's
Yeah.
not chain lightning.
Hey, I rolled good.
Ugh,
So Safa, you're going to take 27 points of electricity damage.
If only I had protection from energy, lightning on you instead of resist energy. I mean lightning instead of acid.
I look over at Araxi and I say, "See," as I smoke's
Electricity
coming from my
fucking force.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably good. I mean, what would my reflex have been for? Hey, that's a good roll. So maybe I'd have been okay.
Now I doubt. I think that other room's probably another long room. Not.
Yeah,
one of
it's
these,
probably gonna be like
yeah.
the other one there.
I'm gonna take my first initiative, but I had to re-roll to get myself on.
Oh, to add yourself to the turn tracker. Look at that, you actually rolled really high this time. I think I have the
Yeah.
Yeah, there
lowest
you go.
initiative
I
in the
think I was
party this
prepared
time.
for this.
So, and we actually all beat the NPC for once. That like never seems to happen. Yeah, I don't actually want to cast anything on this guy if possible.
I think I'm gonna cast a single spell in this combat.
I might cast my deadliest spell.
Alright, I think that's every.
You know, actually, I should probably just pull out my magic missile wand or something.
You guys do get a brief description of this room. This one has the forest with various changing leaves, depicting the season
What?
of autumn
Where did
or fall.
it go?
Where did what go?
My shape.
Your what?
And yep, in one of the
My
corners
shape, there it is.
you see an elf very badly beaten.
But not with the normal like shadow plane grayness to her.
Right.
All right.
She still has
Nope.
color.
No more spells for this thing. I cast silence.
Silence
Okay.
on the ground there.
Yeah.
Are you gonna move anywhere?
Sure. Okay, now I see this thing.
Okay, Maloki, it's your turn.
I move in, pulling my 7 branches I go.
Oh, and I will describe this thing a little bit to you, because this is different than the other Drider you saw. Even though I'm using
Okay.
the same picture for it. It still has the upper body of a drow and the lower body of a spider, but out of character, this thing has been flesh warped even further. It does not have hands. It has these oversized pincers at the end of each of its arms instead of hands.
Huh.
Interesting. I'm gonna swing my sword at it.
Okay.
That's so fascinating. Let's kill it with fire.
Fascinating, but at the end of the day, you're still a spider, right?
Squashy, squashy.
24. 24 will hit.
Yay! Power attack is my friend. Let's see here.
Holy fan, Derek.
Oh, that's not so good. Yeah, it's kind of hot right now.
Yeah. That's the summer thing that happens on Vent. Everybody's fans start
You
speaking.
hear everybody's fans.
Yeah.
I don't have one. I just endure. I always just
Yeah,
remind
but
myself.
you're also not a natural furnace like me.
Yeah, I just remind
Oh, what?
myself it's not 130 degrees in Idaho, so yeah,
Okay,
could be
you lightly
worse
wounded.
for me.
Stop.
Um, I'm going to step away from the door to here and activate 2 feats, and I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with those feats. So that'll move my move action, and then I'll take a total defensive stance for my turn.
Okay.
I suppose I could pull out my scroll of charm monster and just try that. That
Alright,
would be
Rex.
kind of fun.
Or we can kill
but
it.
or we just kill it. I'm just gonna pull out my wand of magic missile and what's the range on magic missile? It is okay. Yeah, I have plenty of range for that. I'm gonna pull out the wand of magic missile and fire Z missiles, or the one missile in this case. It's a D4 plus. He has spell resistance or something though, doesn't he? So that might not even work.
I will need a caster level check.
I think it's like the caster level of the. How does this work with wands again? Is it the caster level of the wand? Do I still use my int modifier?
Caster level of the
or-
wand. And you don't use your own int modifier.
So just the lowest possible
This is
to
1.
cast the wand. Okay.
So it's made with an intelligence of 11. But that
So
doesn't
yeah,
factor in for
it's.
caster level check. It's going to be
No, it
caster
doesn't.
level
Okay,
1.
so it's gonna be caster level 1. So I'm trying to overcome a spell resistance. Hey, I rolled a nat 20, so that's good.
You do.
So I probably overcame it. I hit it for 3 whole damage with my wand and magic missile, and I'll move a little bit. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
I don't want to. I want to avoid using my actual spell slots if I can. We'll see how things shake out, though.
This thing, it flaps its horrifying, like predator jaws at Maloki, and it attacks him. First, it's gonna try and bite you.
Loki, do a barrel roll. Does a 22 miss?
22 misses.
Okay. Now it's gonna try and clamp you with its pincer. Gonna give you the clamp.
Better than the clap.
2 pincer clap.
Second one hits, but the first one doesn't. Cough, cough.
Okie doke. It crits
Ouch.
you with a pincer for 32 points of damage. And then it tries to grab you with its pincer. That's just for the first one. Does a 23 beat your CM?
My CMD is 31. Fuck you.
It does not grab you.
Damn, is it? It almost can't even grab you. Like that, well, the second one was with a lower bonus. On his first one, he theoretically could on like a 15, but
If I put steps away this direction, closer to the elf, Asha, top of the round. Let me add the round.
dang, I might have to actually use spells on this thing.
Well, I'll do what I can to help Maloki. I'm gonna cast Infernal Healing. And start walking up to use it on
Deliver it to
Maloki.
him.
Actually, I think I can only move 20 feet because of my strength modifier right
You're
now.
encumbered.
Yeah.
So, wait, how many key points
Feels bad,
were
man.
used?
I'm not sure exactly because I know you.
I don't
think
think I
you used
used
your
any.
heal twice, right?
Oh,
no,
I
you
think
healed.
yeah, I
you
might
used
have
his
used your
heal.
heal like once or twice.
I think you used it twice.
So that would be 4 key points.
Yep.
Let's go
So
with
whatever.
that, sure.
I think you had like 10 total or something, right? So you still
Yep.
have like over half of them.
I've got 6 left. Does that make it my turn?
Yes, it does.
Well, I'm going to use a key point and do a key flurry.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do I get a chance to crit him? Ooh.
Looks like it. It's a times 3 crit, right?
Here's the confirm roll. Does 27
Oh,
confirm
yeah.
that bitch? Oh ho!
I think it
Yes, it does.
does. Does the 24 hit too?
The 24 hits, the 19 does not hit, and neither does the 9.
Okay.
No. So you got
So one
2 hits
hit
and one of them was a
critical
crit.
hit.
Yep. What is the 7 branch
So
sword?
there's
Is it a
the
times
regular,
3 crit?
the first one. Let's see.
I feel like it might
7
have
branch.
been.
It's a times 3. Yeah.
Nice. That's
So
Yeah,
gonna
that's
he's
be...
only in the net
3d10
20.
plus 30.
Yeah. That's gonna be pretty strong.
So that's 17 from the non-crit.
Yep, I adjusted its health already.
Maybe I don't have to cast a spell on this thing.
48.
Oh my god.
It's still it's very badly wounded from that. You likely chopped off like 1 or 2 of its legs, and they're just
I am very
gushing
badly
blood.
burned.
And it would be screeching in pain, but the silence makes everything much less dramatic.
Asha's
At the first-
like, it's just so serene watching these things raid at, like,
I'm gonna rename
Scream,
silence
but,
to
like-
anti-drama field.
Actually,
no, it's not
kinda funny, 'cause
anti-drama. It's
I think the
actually,
first
it's
half
art.
makes it more dramatic. Because, like, you know, like, that's the thing. Like, when you're in an action movie and you have, like, a scene where there's no music and, like, it's completely silent, it's actually, like, and it's in slow motion. That's, like, the most dramatic thing you can do. So that's really all we're missing, is we need to also hit him with, like, slow or something. Hit them both slow, make it a slow motion fight. You're like, why are you targeting Maloki with slow as well? Well, it's for drama reasons. I'm sure you
Dramatic
understand.
effect.
I would totally do it if I was a bard. Like, I might actually consider it. Like, I had it slow on both
Well,
people.
it's
just
Safa's
because...
turn now.
The sword passes through the legs and you hear do 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 do.
Yeah, we had both our fights with silence, so in theory, Novenus maybe doesn't know exactly what's going on because it's been very quiet most of the time. He'd probably heard the
Or
lightning.
he's scrying on us and knows that we cast silence and has silence spells prepared.
I move here.
Maybe.
And I'm going to lunge. I can lunge grapple, right?
Silence spells.
You cannot lunge grapple because lunge is only for attacks, and grapple is a standard action.
I thought grapple isn't. Oh, okay, fine. I can't lunge. Then I'll move here and I'll
You can still lunge to attack.
Karate chop, I guess. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me see what my odds are.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Do I
how that
get to
works.
call
'Cause
KS here?
I know technically, like, a grapple is an attack roll.
Right. Yeah. That's why I keep
I'm not
asking.
sure.
I'm just
It
like,
is its own.
It's so weird.
It's its own action, so it is kind of weird. It's like the other combat maneuvers play much nicer with a lot of those combat like feats because they
Yeah.
actually do just replace attack actions. Like, so you can actually do like trips and stuff as part
hit
of a full attack action or in place of a attack opportunity, but you can't do that with grapple. Grapple's like
still
the
up.
combat maneuver that just follows its own rules. At least it's bleeding now.
Yep, it's bleeding now, so it will die in 1 round at least, most likely.
Maybe even sooner if I hit it with a magic missile and manage to roll a 20 on my
Yeah, there you go, Rex.
thing
It's your
again.
turn.
Yep, I'm gonna step right here at the edge of the silent circle, which conveniently is the exact same size of the room. It's very nice. I'm gonna try to do the caster level check again on it.
Okay, good luck.
Does that work?
An 18? Yes, it does.
Yeah!
The spell
Thanks
just
for wishing
barely
me the good luck.
penetrates its resistance.
I do 3 damage magic missile onto him. It's probably not enough. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. I still have a lot of charges on this thing. That's it for my turn, though. I just move over and shoot with a magic missile.
Okay.
Does he bleed
The
out on his
creature's
turn?
disabled,
Aw, damn.
and then yes, it bleeds out.
Kill steal! Kill steal!
Technically, the bleed is what finished it
That's
off.
good.
Otherwise, if it didn't have the bleed, it would have got a standard action to attack you with.
Alright, that was a simple combat.
I'll dismiss the silence, and I'm gonna go over here
will go
and
fast.
touch Shalelu.
Okay.
So she starts infernal healing better.
Okie dokie. I'll give you the minute. So she's positive now, and still unconscious.
I'll wake her.
Okay. You do. She blinks, looking up to see you two, and a look of relief comes over her. And she hides, I guess, her gratitude, but still thanks you, saying, "Huh, well, that couldn't have come fast enough. I'm glad I had you two looking after me."
Safa just turns around and leaves.
I'll ask her in Elven, do you know why they took you?
She responds back, "Only because I think that I was leading. They think I was leading most of the elves. I mean, which is true. They wanted a pride."
It's a nice 2 yield for Maloki.
Asha's pride
Foolish
is
of
her.
them to leave me alive, though.
That's
Why is that?
2 2s and 3 4s.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She says, "Well,
Fucking A.
would have been easier just to kill me, right?"
I think they plan to do that. Just in a stupid way. They want you to die by Earthball in Shadowplane. Asha shrugs.
It's definitely like the most Bond villain way to kill someone.
I don't really quite know what you're talking about, but did you find any of my
I'll
stuff?
take the time to explain to Shalelu what's happening here like I did to Derek.
Okay.
Except you're doing it in character this time.
Yeah.
And also we would have her stuff like over, be like, oh yeah, it's right over here. Don't freak out when you see the dragon.
Be
He's
convinced it to
relatively harmless.
be on our side.
Yeah, he's relatively harmless.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Do you have any means of healing yourself?
I doubt it.
Only that I had a couple of healing potions, which I don't see among my gear.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to use Maloki's wand probably if we want to heal her. Or give her
Stab her
potions.
with the Von.
Do you... If I heal you, would you be willing to help us defeat Nolvenus?
Of course.
Okay. 3 more minutes, and I'm out of level 1
This
spells.
Venice person, though, I've heard about him. Some of them talk about him very highly. They're scared of him, too.
He's their leader.
Yeah, even
That I
even the
surmise.
dragon that I just mentioned was scared of him.
Oh, actually, no, she
He's-
can heal herself. Like, once.
Well, she has 30 HP from me.
From Infernal Healing. I'm gonna hang out here for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
I
most
think
of
we
her
would do
health.
return her equipment to her. Because, yeah, it was part of the dragon stash.
Actually, I think you can see her HP bar.
We can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it off.
She's at mostly full health now.
I have no more healing for non-undead people unless I expend higher level spell slots.
Okay, well, Maloki can heal, and I have potions, so...
Just letting y'all know.
Yeah. No, I know, I'm with you on that. I have 2... I basically have 2 of every spell slot except for level 1 spells, which I only have 1 of. Although I can always cast a level 1 spell with a level 2 slot and so on, but yeah, it's feels bad. I ideally don't want to use, like, dim door. I at least want to leave 1 dim door available, probably. But yeah, just in case things go really badly. I think I have most of my reservoir points still too. Not most. I have 4 reservoir points. I have all of my standard action teleports, and I think I have all of my shifts as well. Yep, I have all my shifts. I have not used any swift action shifts yet. My swift action shifts are now 20 feet. It's pretty good.
Oh, crap. I need to heal Safa, too. Okay.
So I at least have all my mobility stuff for the most part.
Level 3 spell. Here goes serious wounds.
Nah, you don't need to heal me.
Well, he's doing it anyway, damn
Yeah,
it.
I do.
Does Razorhorn say anything when we come out with Shalelu? Does Shalelu say anything to Razorhorn? Do their eyes meet and it's love at first sight?
What the hell?
More like they both look at each other and they both scoff.
I mean, you gotta realize, half-dragon people don't just happen out of nowhere. Okay?
Well, I mean, you could make a half-dragon
Yeah, they
mermaid.
You technically can, a half-dragon.
It could,
At least
it could
I think
fly
at
and
least.
swim, but not walk very well.
It would just be with the turtle dragon from Kakishan.
Isn't 3.5? I don't remember if Pathfinder is the same way. In 3.5, I know half dragon is a template you can just throw on like anything. I think it's like that in
Something like
Pathfinder as well. It's just a template you can just like add to any monster. It's like, oh yeah.
I don't think so.
There is
That's
a half-dragon
unfortunate.
template.
That was like the funniest.
But I
It is.
mean,
Is
that increases its like CR, so it's really only meant for monsters.
Hmm.
It would be
Right.
a very
Yeah, it's a
powerful,
monster template.
like
It's
thing to put onto a PC race.
It was in 3.5 as well. Like you wouldn't actually. No DM should ever let somebody actually make a half dragon in 3.5.
Well, I mean, they had level adjustment for that shit in 3.5, though.
That's true, but you still probably shouldn't.
I mean, they just wouldn't have very many PC levels.
Yeah. Be like two or 3 levels behind everybody else.
Probably more like 4 if it's really that powerful. Because Asmar and Drow are
Drow, I think, are
CR
+3.
or LA2. Oh, are Drow LA3? Yeah, it's probably LA4.
It's kind of weird. I know in like Pathfinder rules, like the normal Drow are not nearly as strong as the normal Drow were in 3.5. Like the Drow in 3.5 were like more like Drow nobles in Pathfinder.
Right. Okay, so do we want to explore that last room, or fuck it, go up to Nirvana?
Might be stuff in it.
Yeah,
You mean we might find a +1 cold iron longsword when we're
yeah, we
fighting a
might
ghost?
find that one item.
Or a shadow demon? That was actually the funniest thing. It was a shadow demon. That was like the perfect weapon we needed. The only thing that would have made it more hilarious is if it also had ghost touch. It's like, yeah, you were supposed to have this weapon. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. Not that it matters as much. Our parties, like I was joking about it before you got here. I was like, yeah, our party finds martial weapons, and we're just like, we give it to our spellcaster. Yeah,
Our party
I'm good
finds
with,
armor, we give it to our spellcaster.
yeah, same way there. Our marshals. I mean, one of our marshals uses light armor at least, so we're not completely
Yeah.
wasting all of our good armor. But yeah,
Yeah, let's check out that room.
Okay.
okay. So we tell Shalelu, we're gonna go check that other room before we go up and confront Nolvinus.
She nods
Don't
and she
mind
follows
these
you.
researchers because they won't pay you any mind if you don't pay them any mind.
Mhm.
They're probably still talking about the Armageddon Echo or something, or not the Armageddon Echo, Skyfall, and being like, "Oh my God, we're all gonna die."
You don't think the door is trapped?
Yeah. Raxi's blabbing behind me, distracting me.
Yeah, I'm just talking to Shalelu.
I opened the door.
She's my second favorite elf to converse with after whatever his other guy's name was.
Fancy pants?
Mr. Grumpy Pants?
No, not Fancy Pants or Grumpy Pants or whatever. It was the other guy that we thought was a assassin. I kept
The
asking him all
far
the
wall
questions.
of this chamber is covered by a massive chart showing thousands of stars. Over 2 dozen small pins have been driven into the map, plotting a course through the heavens. On the floor in front of the chart is a pile of discarded paper.
I start checking out the room.
I'll have to go back in the chat logs or something. I think if I want to remember that guy's name. But yeah, the guy that we basically like dragged down into a dark cavern, and we're like, we're going to administer a test to you, and use the dark vision goggles to find out that he wasn't a drow.
We also took him up to the music hall.
Yep. Yeah, and I kept asking him questions like, "What's your opinion on this?" And he was like, "I have no idea." Like all the time. I'm like, "Well, I'm still gonna ask you over time." The heck am I? What the heck am I looking at here? There's like a weird outcropping here, in the bottom of this map.
Yeah, it's wall.
Yeah. Why is there an outcropping though?
Because it's just how the room is shaped.
Is there? I'm gonna look around there because that seems suspicious. Because I've been the other side of that wall, and there was nothing that indicates that should be there. Wait a minute, I can actually click the bouton. Where's the perception bouton? I'm looking on this wall because it seems really suspicious. So there's this outcropping here. Araxi maybe even like goes there when I was like, "Is this? Am I the only one that thinks this is weird?" We were just on the other side of this wall, and there's no incropping here.
Araxi, there's a bunch of papers right here.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I guess I could read the papers, but you guys need to figure out this outcropping. It's weirding me out. What are these papers? They're in Elven, right?
Yes.
Are they just like star charts and stuff? Like more stuff about stars? They're like,
They're astrological surveys and findings.
Okay. So I get distracted when Safa like points me to these papers, and I start looking at them instead. But then I get
Okay.
I
bored.
will check out the outcropping.
You take a look at them, and you're seeing that yes, these are astrological surveys that these ancient elves made over the course of 6 months. The papers discuss an unexpected object that appeared in the heavens and that has been growing closer and closer. They also describe strange magical emanations that have been detected all across the globe, reported by the elves through their system of elf gates. And these strange emanations, should to Araxi with her study and stuff, they seem all too familiar to you, like hails of black rain, strange tides, earth tremors, and black shadows in the sky.
So
It's like
stuff like
what
we
you saw
encountered
in
in
Riddleport,
Riddleport.
but on a global scale.
Yeah. This is just more Earthfall stuff. We already know this.
Maybe the Aboleths are trying to get Earthfall version 2. Like, kind of not as good.
Are those
What?
worth bringing with us?
Localized Earthfall? I mean, that's kind of
Yeah.
what happened in Riddleport.
I know the Drow were trying to do that, but it seems like the Aboleth were maybe trying to use them or something.
Maloki, you think that there is another room on the other side of this, and that this wall is bypassable.
Oh, do I see any way that I might be able to bypass that?
Yeah, easily. It's just a hidden door.
Okay, I'll try to open it.
Okay, you can very easily.
It's just like a sliding panel.
It's a big
Aha! I
mess.
knew I didn't trust that wall. What the heck am I looking at in here?
Sorry,
is just
Rexy, you can't go in.
Oh, okay. Fine, I won't go in.
Nat 20, so 31 on perception on what's in this room.
Okay, so in this room you see this very large table that sits in the center because the table makes this place pretty cramped. And on the table is a large illuminated book.
Not that Asha sees this, but does it look like a Shadow Plane book, or a material plane book brought to the Shadow Plane?
Its colors are dull.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Asha doesn't
Then I
care if she saw that.
will call out to Araxi that there's an illuminated book. Seems to be almost like it's on a pedestal.
So I can't go in there though?
Nope, you can't
Or
go in.
can I? How did Loki get in there? I can't just like follow him?
He used monkey intuition.
The heck, I'm so confused. He just like slipped through the wall.
No, he just walked in.
So
Call
So
me
I-
Magic Monkey.
I just see I don't even see Maloki right now then. Is that what's going on
No,
here?
you do.
I just can't walk? What?
Yeah,
Is
it's
there-
like the whatchamacallit. It's like the wall is still there, but for Araxi, but she can see through it. It's like a mime.
I'm so confused.
It's like a special wall of force designed just to keep Araxi out.
Okay. I
Is
mean,
that actually a thing? Can Asha walk through the wall?
if I can see through it, I can get in there if I really want.
Sure.
Just so you
yeah, Asha
know.
can get through the.
I could just, I mean, I
Asha's
could
gonna
totally
do a
just-
perception check on this book.
I could totally just try to shift through there. And
Without
maybe that will
touching
get
it
blocked
yet.
too. There's like a teleport trap in there too.
Does the book seem trapped?
The book doesn't seem trapped, but it does seem
Is it in
significant
Elven?
because of its size, and yes, it is written in Elven.
Asha's gonna pick it up and read whatever's on the open page.
You don't see anything on the open pages when you pick it up. Its scripture vanishes.
Great.
That's what happens when people that aren't trained in handling books try to do it.
I put it back down. Does the scripture come
Does it
back?
come back? Nope, you
Yeah.
fuckered it up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask Shalelu to try to come in here and touch the book.
Alright, she comes in.
I can't get in there for some reason.
Have you tried walking, Araxi?
Ho ho ho! Not enough legs, you racist bastard.
I don't know. It's like it's warded or something. Does it feel like I'm running into something, or is it just like a compulsion effect that I can't walk in there?
It's like this weird mental block.
So it's a compulsion effect? I guess? Like
Sure.
I'm so confused. So if I wanted to, I can't just like shift into there with my arcane shift.
You just
That
believe
won't.
that there's... You just believe that that wall that was a secret wall is just there. It's always
But I
just
can
gonna be
see through
there
it.
for... Yeah.
Weird.
You've believed in it too hard, and you can't get it out of your mind.
Okay then.
When Shalelu picks up the book, does the text come back? Or did I fuck
She
her
picks
this
it
thing
up
up?
and it doesn't come back. She shrugs her shoulders.
You fuckered it up hardcore. I will step
Is use
forward
magic
and-
device trained only?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is untrained.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is trained.
I'm gonna
Wait, do I have any
take a
points in
look
it? I
over the
think
book.
I might. No, I don't. Okay. Well... I guess I'll try to take it out to Araxi, even though I fuckered it up.
Okay, you
I
have the
want to
book.
drop some knowledge on
And you
that,
take it
although
out.
I don't have knowledge arcane.
It'll probably
I
go
use-
back, like, by tomorrow, but, you know,
I'll use
I'll
detect
hand it to
magic on it.
Araxi.
You do detect
I
magic on
haven't.
Okay. I'm gonna hold the book and do a spellcraft check and try to see if I can figure out what the heck is the deal with this book.
You try to spellcraft it, Araxi, but this thing's magic eludes you.
Okay.
And you're not sure
Does my-
why.
Does my knowledge as a librarian have any impact on this?
You know what?
Probably
Because
not.
you have it, I'll give you something. This is one of those
Okay.
weird, like, flavor things that I enjoy about characters is not many people would give their adventuring character the profession of a librarian, so I'll give you some brownies.
Okay.
Because you're a librarian, you suddenly have the feeling that if you wanted to discover the secrets of this tome, you should treat it how a librarian would, with respect and in absolute silence.
Okay. So I'll tell everyone give me some space here. Be quiet. I need to focus.
Ugh, fine. Hurry up.
Bye,
I'll
Asha.
walk outside and
Oh, there you
close
are.
the door.
So yeah, I'll try to like clear my mind and be like really quiet about it. I'll like close the book and like kind of do some like meditation or something,
Okay.
and then kind of like carefully open the book.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. Okay, I'm pretty good at that skill. I didn't roll very well, but I'm good at this. Actually, that's an average roll. That's not too bad.
Hmm. So as far as auras on the book, you're detecting both strong divination and moderate illusion.
Okay.
And I can't tell you the properties, but you do discover its nature in that you are holding a minor artifact.
Hmm. Okay, but I can't like when I open it up after like getting everyone to clear out and having some silence and everything. Do I see anything on the pages or is it still empty?
It's still empty, but you swear that like this book, magical and artifacty as it is, it was meant for what a book is meant for, and that was the obtaining of knowledge.
Hmm. Okay.
The way to plumb the knowledge from it is complicated.
Could I manage to pull out some of the knowledge with a UMD check?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing that. Ooh, that's a really good
Oh,
roll at
very nice.
least.
Or actually, you discover how to use the book.
All right.
First of all, this book will only function for elves.
So I can use UMD to pretend I'm an elf.
Yes.
Okay. So would that be another
Second of all,
UMD check, or is that what I'm doing right now?
no, this is the full UMD check. I've got other information.
Okay.
This book contains within it several, well, not several, like thousands of entries over the course of elven history. And you know that the last thing that was in this book was the most recent entries were speaking of this impending disaster and spelling out in great details the devastation that it would predict it's predicting to come. And it looks like it's written in somebody's hand, but you're guessing that it's simply the book doing it.
Like some sort of powerful divination magic or something.
Yeah, because it has like little like footnotes in it, as if someone were writing it, like in their personality. One footnote concludes, even if there were time to save this world, I doubt Aslant deserves such a mercy. They bring this doom upon themselves.
Interesting. Okay.
It
So is this
also,
something?
these recent entries also go on to discuss, in no uncertain terms, that this apocalypse has been brought down upon the world by very powerful magic. And it starts to muse upon what kind of magic did it. And the book's good guess is that it was that glyphs are somehow involved in an ancient form of magic known by the Aboleth.
Okay.
But yes, with your UMD check, you know that this book is it's a compendium of elven history. Like that is the actual item. It is a minor artifact. It knows everything before this and can predict future events.
To like how future, like half hour future, or like a day future, or a week future.
It uses the spell prognostication,
I don't
which
even
I
know that
will go
spell.
find for you.
Yeah, me either.
So you glimpse the future, and prognostication functions as divination, except that the spell can see up to a year and a day into the future.
Huh.
A year
Okay.
and a day.
So I can use it to see the future.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this thing will like come with us out of the shadow plane or not, but
Can we use it
um,
now for any reason?
Oh, actually, I didn't see this. It's not prognostication. It's a little behind it. It ran on. It's true prognostication.
so
This functions as divination, except that the spell can see up to 100 years into the future.
oh, okay.
But because of the extreme unpredictability of the far distant future, true prognostication is incredibly cryptic when used to learn about events on such a large scale.
Okay. But that still could be really useful. Okay, then, well, I'll just hold on to it for now, I guess.
Yep, I mean, it's a shame that this is only in the shadow plane, that this was existed 10,000 years in the past.
Right, it probably will only tell me about the future that I could already find out about anyway. But, I mean, for now, I'll just close it and go, like, go back outside and be like, okay, I think I figured out this book.
Can we ask it about, like, can we try to ask it about
Oh, but yeah,
Nolvenus
Araxi,
and
with
our
that
fight with
UMD,
Nolvenus?
you're able to not only know the stuff about the book, but you can use it.
Cool.
You're fooling it into thinking that you're an elf
That I'm an elf.
with your
Yeah.
force of will. Force of
Surprised
personality.
Shalelu wasn't able to do anything with it then. 'Cause she is an elf,
Half.
right?
Half.
No,
Isn't
she's a normal
She's
elf,
full
I
elf?
thought.
Oh.
I'm
She's
pretty
full
sure
elf.
she's a full elf.
Oh.
Yeah, she's full elf. She just has
But
a
that means
step
that still
parent
doesn't
or
mean she knows
something.
how to use it.
Right, it probably still needs, like, there's probably still some way that you have to do besides just being an elf, but yeah, I'll go ahead and
Yeah,
explain.
you
I'm like,
know that
okay,
you
so
have
this,
to you have to like pose a question to it.
yeah,
Also
I'll
do
go
with
ahead and say
parrot.
this is like a divining book that can be used to, it can tell you events of the past and also events of the future. However, since this is in the Armageddon Echo, it probably only will tell us events of the past and in the future relative to it.
Well, we're
I'll
still in this
ask
building.
if she can, if Araxi can ask about Nolvenus and our fight, our upcoming battle with him.
Okay, I'll ask about that. See if it knows. It might not, but we'll see. I'll try asking it about Nolvenus and a battle he has.
Oh god. It's
Well,
gonna say somebody's gonna die, and then, like, Matt's gonna be stressing, trying to make sure one of us dies.
trying to make sure somebody dies.
Right.
No.
Well, the thing about cryptic predictions is that they're just that. They're cryptic. You'd
Yeah,
have
not like
to
my
just
cryptic.
you'd
My
have to
cryptic's a rather
You
blunt
could be like-
cryptic.
You'd be like, somebody's going to die, and then Nolvenus dies. Like, I wasn't wrong. Or like there'll be some random mook up there that just like Nolvenus kills himself. Like rips the heart out of some random drow, like level 1 warrior, something like that. Like, haha! Look how evil I am.
So you're asking the book about
Let's go about
your fight
Nolvenus.
against Nolvenus.
Yeah.
You ask the book a question, and um, it doesn't do anything for a moment, and then words start to appear on it, and it says,
Huh. So yeah, I'll relay to Asha. I'll be like, well, it says that the Dark One does not exist. Not yet, but they do. As far as I can tell, perhaps it's maybe just not giving us much information because Novenis didn't really exist back at this time.
Okay.
Is there anything we want to
Well,
know about the Galarian of 10,000 years ago, though?
I guess the only other question that Mantis, not necessarily Asha, has is if it can tell us anything specifically about the Aboleth glyph magic.
I mean, that was what it already told me, right? It told me a little bit about the glyph magic.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but more specifics about the
Yeah.
glyph magic. Like, how does it work?
Okay, I'll ask it about that. Can you give me any more details about the Aboleth glyph magic?
Okay. It takes a moment, and things begin to appear on it. Writing does.
Or actually, maybe even feels a little uncomfortable asking about Aboleth glyph magic. This is like asking about, like, I don't know, the boogeyman or something.
There's your cryptic information.
Under the ocean depths, the magic is scribed, but does not stay under the water. Focus is needed and a master. So yeah, Araxi will like translate that to everybody, or to soften Malogi because everyone else understands Elven anyway.
Sounds like the Cipher Gate.
Well, that would make sense. The Cipher Gate was definitely connected to the localized Skyfall that we had to deal with. What, a month ago? Has it been a month now?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. At least, if not more. You guys have spent quite a few weeks in Elfland.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean there might be more of these structures out there?
Perhaps.
Well, they didn't
Although
use the full Cipher Gate.
That's right, Araxi has the book. There you go. Your book face.
Well, Mantis does not have any more questions that I don't know if Asha would have the intelligence or wisdom to ask about. But probably Araxi would.
what was the? I want to know more about the Cipher Gate if it knows about that. I'll ask if it knows anything about a. I'll try to like kind of describe the Cipher Gate, not using just the word Cipher Gate, because I figure that's probably a more modern word for it. So I'll maybe describe it as like on the coast of the, um, along the southern coast of the Thessalonian Empire. I think that would be a way to phrase like its location more or less.
Wouldn't it
In
be
this
northern?
time frames. Is it? I thought Varissia was on the southern part of Thassalon, but maybe not.
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever though, I try to like frame it in the sense of like where it's located in relativity to Thassalon, assuming that I know that. I don't even know if I would. I probably don't know a whole lot about like Thessalonian geography. So maybe I just refer it as like a. Is there like one of these like one of these aboleth rune artifacts located in within the borders of the Thessalonian Empire's coast, and like, what can you tell me about that? And hope that's not like too vague.
What was your question? Yeah, you're gonna have to. It was a little long-winded and run.
Yeah, I'll try to type it out, I guess. Maybe.
I hope everyone's
Something
having
along those
fun
lines.
watching Araxi do this.
Sophia's not. She's growing impatient.
That's the best way I could think of to word what can you tell me about the cipher gate in terms that she thinks the book will be able to answer. Because if I use the word cipher gate, like I feel like that's a more modern name for it.
Isn't it a glyph artifact?
Okay, glyph artifact. I guess you may be able to use that word. Whatever. I'd use the words that they were describing the aboleth magic in, but I'm asking specifically about a specific artifact within like the coastal borders of Thassalon. Because I'm pretty sure Riddleport lay within like the Thessalonian Empire. I could be completely wrong on that. This might be like a dumb question. It's just like I can't answer that because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Alright, that's what it gives.
I don't know what to make of that. Raxi's like maybe starts to write a question in, but then stops because she reconsiders it. Decides she really doesn't want to know. She writes like one word and then stops and crosses it out, or however you do it. Is it actually writing? Do you write your questions on this book? I don't even know. How does that work?
No,
Okay,
you're
she
simply
thinks a
asking
question
it.
and then stops. So she maybe voices the beginning of a question and just stops and goes, no. And then looks to everyone else. Is anything else anybody else wants to ask? Shalelu, anything you want to ask? This is an artifact of your people. They'd probably know
She
most
shrugs her
about them.
shoulders. They may have
Surely
been
we can bring it with
ancestors,
us.
but they're not quite my people. My people are, back in the Choinvian of now. Spilling blood. Their own blood, too. And not fleeing their home. And you detect a bit of, scorn in her voice.
Safa, kind of takes note of that.
Hmm.
She just,
Araxi
for
will
once,
ask.
actually looks at Shalelu and she's just like, you know.
Araxi will then ask the book,
She puts
"What
on
can
her
you tell
like
me about?
sunglasses and goes, "Yeah."
What can you tell me about elves that survived Earthfall?"
You're asking the book a question.
Yeah, were there any elves that survived Earthfall without fleeing Galarian? How did they do so? What was their fate?
That's the cryptic response you get.
Oh, that's really cryptic.
Yeah, I'm good at this.
You too, huh?
I love stuff like that.
Okay. Well,
Because if
Araxi's gonna
anything,
hold
it
on to
just
the.
gives the PCs like even more questions.
Yeah. Araxi's gonna hold on to the book for now, and then maybe we think of anything else to ask it. I mean, it probably won't come with us out of the shadow plane, she's assuming. Although maybe it will. But yeah, for now she's like, I can't really think of anything else to ask it right now, so
I don't
perhaps
think
if
it will. So I, I
perhaps if,
was I, I was just thinking, like, we should use this as much as we can now, because it's probably even going to leave your hands if a day passes and go back to where it belongs here.
possibly. But I'll hold on to it as long as I can.
And Mantis's hunch for that last riddle is they went they went through it.
What?
They didn't go uh, into the sky. They didn't stay on land. They didn't go into the water, so they went underground.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you think you're clever.
I don't think I'm clever. Maybe Asha thinks she's clever if she comes up with that because they speak Undercommon.
Okay, what do you guys do?
um. Yeah, I mean, unless anybody else has any questions, I'm good to move on. Confront
Yeah,
Venice, I
let's
guess.
go battle Melvenus. Get our asses kicked and probably retreat.
Or get our asses kicked and die.
Well, we can sacrifice Shalelu for that, right?
Shalelu, hold them off! We'll come back with reinforcements tomorrow! And by reinforcements, I mean just us with our spells recharged.
And not as much con damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Go back into the dragon room.
Whoops, I grabbed the book.
You throw the book against the wall.
No, I don't do that. I respect books too much.
All right. Hey, Razorhorn is looking at you, and he says that remember, Nolvenus will not be unguarded. He likely has more of his Arcanists guarding him.
I'm counting on it. Do I want to cast? I think I want to cast. Before we go up the stairs, I'm gonna want to cast a spell, but I'm not gonna do that
Don't
until
be
like just before
foolish,
we
he
go in there.
says, and let them alert their master.
Is he saying don't let them alert their master, or is he saying let them
Yeah.
alert their master?
He's saying don't.
Okay.
I thought he was saying that don't be foolish, and don't let them, like don't let them alert Nolvenus because that would be foolish. Like,
He's also saying,
like not letting them alert Nolvenus would be foolish. I could see that being a way to interpret that, even though it's a dumb way to interpret it. But I could see it. Anyway.
all right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cast just before we go up the stairs. I'm gonna cast Fox's Cunning on myself. It'll last for 8 minutes. Hopefully that'll.
Okay. What do you guys do?
But yeah, I'm not gonna do that until we're ready to go. Anybody else? Anything else we want to do before we go up there?
Nope.
Is the 10 minutes per level magic circle against evil still on the Loki?
But it'll last 80 minutes. And you cast it just before we walked into
Correct.
fight Razorhorn.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Has it been 80 minutes? How long has it been? Probably less than an hour still. It's probably still up, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you've got at least it's been maybe about an hour. You've got like 20 minutes left on it.
Okay. No, I don't have anything to cast.
I probably still have resist energy up on our two frontliners for acid. Not quite as relevant since we're not fighting a dragon, but I mean, it's there.
Still
I have
doing that.
resist acid too.
You have resist acid, yeah, 20 acid resistance. Yeah, you'd have 20 minutes of that left as well because it was on the same. I cast it around the same time we casted the circle. Yep, I think we're good. If
Alright,
nobody else wants to
Safa
open
checks
the door, I'll... Okay,
You don't
Safa's
think
doing
it's
it.
trapped.
Okay.
Quick, how long do we have? Do I have on that resist evil that I had on me?
20 minutes. Circle protection, 20 minutes, so
Alright.
be like 200 rounds.
Alright, two staircases wind up the interior walls of this tower. Between them is an immense black field suspended in the air, containing hundreds of glowing stars. And the
We
stairs in
should
this room are
totally
quite
go up
steep
different
and count as
staircases.
difficult terrain.
Okay.
Pick one.
Can we see the top of the staircases, or does it go like around?
You can't quite see the
Like-
top, and the
Okay.
stairs rise to a second floor, 20 feet above.
Right.
And in this star field between the stairs, in the center of this like black mass and stars is a brightly glowing rock moving toward a blue sphere down at the base.
Okay. I think I know what that is. Is it actually blue, or does it?
You guys have
Does it look like
knowledge
gray?
geography?
I think Safa has it.
Yes.
Hey, I do too.
Oh, you're so good.
I had the
Safa,
travel
however you want Safa to interpret this, this is what you know. Out of character, your check has revealed that the thing at the bottom is Golarion, and the blowing this brightly glowing rock. The blue sphere is Golarion, and this brightly glowing rock is the Starstone rapidly making its way toward history.
I was reading like some of the star thingies in the other room, so perhaps it's just fresh on my mind, and I.
Oh yeah, I noticed that you were. Yeah, maybe you're putting it together. That
So
this you
I
are
just say
watching.
that to Raxi as if it's like duh.
Yeah, you're watching what's going to happen on a cosmic level.
Duh, that's Galarian.
Hmm.
And
Raxus seems skeptical.
and that glowing rock is very close to it. Throughout all the visible cosmos, yeah, that glowing rock is getting pretty close to Galarian. Alright, so do you guys go up? That is the big question.
Yeah, I think so. Which way do we want to go, though? Do we want to split up? Do we want to both go the same way?
Absolutely.
It's good.
On the splitting
I feel
up
like
part.
I'm going to be like too slow to go up this thing without using, some teleportation stuff.
I think we're used to going slow already, Raxi.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to waste too much time because we got buffs ticking. So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go up the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably wait until you guys get closer to the top of the stairs, and then shift up the stairs
I'll
behind you.
follow
Basically.
Shalalu.
Okay. Safa or
So,
Axie, are you
Softly
guys going up
the
these
other
stairs?
ways?
No,
I guess so.
I'm
Yeah.
going with you guys. So
We're gonna follow Maloki as well then.
I
Okay.
guess you guys just decided to go.
Well, I meant to go
the direction I
alone,
was
but then
going.
everyone followed me. Tra-la-la.
Maloki's the only one that seemed to have a plan here.
What's a plan, and how do you eat it?
I feel like Nord.
Oh, Asha has a plan. Be like as close to last as she can.
Yeah, I think I'm the one that I can't see anything other than my token. I think I'm the only one that's
Ooh, dark room.
like I kind of have to be the last because I'm only moving. This is like difficult terrain, right? So I'm moving like 5 feet per round.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if I double move, it's 10 feet, but like I said, I probably actually maybe use some shifts to keep up with people.
Roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
The stairs from the first floor wind up to a balcony that crosses through the center of the tower to another set of stairs, continuing up to the third floor. And these stairs are just as steep as those below and count as difficult terrain for those who climb them. And stationed are a final pair of minions here to prevent intruders from disturbing the work above. They begin to raise their arms and mutter magical incantations.
Yeah, I probably can't see him because I'm down the stairs.
I will spellcraft, and I can act in a surprise round.
There is no surprise round.
Okay.
This is all happening at the same time.
Just let it happen.
Looks like you beat one of their initiatives at least.
FML.
Okay. Then Shalelu is going to move over here behind Maloki and take fire.
Hey, I'm not
this one.
last.
Yeah, she can do like rapid shot or something.
Yeah, she has quite a few feats. She is useful, even though she's a lower level than you.
Right. It's like the opposite when you get her in Rise of the Rune Lords. If you have her travel with you, at that point she's probably higher level than the PCs. It was like, stick with Shalelu, she'll kill everything. That's if
She is
you
a
bring
6th
her with you
level
to
character right
Thistletop.
now.
Right, I think that's what she was in Rise of the Rune Lords as well. But when you get her
Oh,
in
I
Rise of the
didn't
Rune
really
Lords, you're
let
like level 4 or 3.
the party didn't
Yeah.
really get to have her. Your guys's.
In your
She
game? Oh,
shoots
okay.
this
Yeah.
guy twice for good damage.
She was there, but she
She
wasn't there
rapidly
in
fires.
Thistletop for them.
I feel like you guys needed it because otherwise you guys would have died.
Araxi.
Yeah, I think the book says that she like goes and does other things, but yeah, if they really need her
It's
or
an
talk her
option.
into it, I guess.
Yeah. Araxi will... Let's see, I can do a shift, swift action shift, I guess. Don't want to cast any other spells before I do that, though. I could also just use an arcane reservoir point or use my standard action teleport. I think I'll do the standard action teleport. So it's... And teleport up with, to the top of the stairs here. Like, hey, what's up? I'm here! And that's it for my turn, though. I'm not gonna do anything yet.
Sopha's like,
yeah.
huh?
Alright,
What's
this
going
Arcanist
on?
begins
I
to cast
hear
a
the
spell,
combat start happening.
and it's
so I
all
come
too
up.
familiar what kind of spell this is, as he launches a little bead, a glowing bead that then explodes in a torrent of fire, right
Yay!
here.
I'm really glad
So
I
I need
teleported
a
up here,
reflex
guys.
save from everybody.
Oh man. Not even being last saved me. Okay.
So protection from evil will give it one higher than this roll, I think, right? The circle protection evil, since I'm near Maloki.
Circle of protection should give 2. Plus 2
Yeah, I know, but it
resistance
doesn't.
versus
It's a
evil.
resistance bonus, so it doesn't stack with my +1
If
cloak.
you've got resistance, yeah, then it won't.
Yeah. So 22 total, but that'll probably be saved for half.
Alright, let's see how everybody does. Shalelu does not succeed. That's a bad roll. Asha does not succeed. Safa succeeds. Araxi succeeds. I just need Maloki.
What about the wolf?
Yeah, I need Maloki's and his.
Oh, and Maloki. Neither one of them have rolled yet.
Fuck. Hold on, sorry. I meant to click to the Hero Lab tab and I accidentally hit the League of Legends tab.
So it like started booting up League of
Sure.
Legends.
Yep. And so I finally got to what I wanted, and then it was like, interrupting!
I have it on my taskbar as well. You know what else I have on my taskbar that I've clicked in the middle of like a Pathfinder game before? Is Neverwinter Nights 2. I have like the launcher for that in my taskbar, even though I haven't played it in like a year. But for some reason the launcher's in my taskbar. I should probably just like get that out of my taskbar. I used to have Skyrim up there too.
Ew. I'm allergic to that word right now.
Alright, a 28 is a success for
Well,
Maloki.
you're not tired of Skyrim.
And a 13
I
will
never
not
liked
save
Skyrim.
for long.
I like Skyrim.
Yeah, you would.
The fireball explodes for 27 points of fire damage.
So I take half of that. 13?
Oh, I took half as well.
So
No, it's
Maloki,
not 13,
Araxi,
it's...
and
Nope, it is 13, never
yeah,
mind.
Safa save. Everybody else takes full.
Unless you have evasion, then you take none.
I wish.
Your wolf's already unconscious, damn.
Shoot,
Should
can
they
I even
lose down to 9
activate
HP?
evasion? I don't think so. It's not a combat.
Feels bad.
And yes, the drow cackles in an elven, yes, burn, burn.
Oh, no.
It's not going to end well for you.
Alright, Asha, your turn.
Well, no more spells for them, I suppose. They are speaking these incantations, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. No more spells for these guys.
That's like your favorite spell now, isn't it?
Seems like.
Well, while we're facing casters, yeah, it's a really useful spell.
Okay, go ahead and draw your circle.
I'm sure eventually it'll stop working, but when they start being like, we're prepared for this shit, but
Is that large enough? I think so.
on the plus side, eventually you won't even have to
No,
take
I
side,
think it's
like
a
you won't
little
even have
bit
to
too
cast it
small.
anymore. Just the fact that they know you cast it all the time will just make them, prepare meta magic spells.
Whatever. That's where
Okay.
it is.
You cast.
I'll go over here. Oh, maybe I can't make it all the way over there. Some of that was still difficult terrain. I'll go over here.
Okay. This Arcanist begins to like move his arms and mouth something, but he realizes that nothing is coming out. So he does a double take, and then he begins to withdraw up these stairs.
Oh,
So he runs out of your sight.
oh well.
And the other one's looking like, uh-oh.
I don't think he's gonna get away at least. But that's unfortunate the other one will.
Okay, so, charge.
You charge him. He raises his hands up to try and defend himself. '19 will hit.
19. That's 22.
22 will hit.
Come on.
You slash
You
at him
got
for
this.
16 points of damage. He is heavily wounded. Safa.
What's up?
Oh, something going on. After I get blasted in the
You
face
heard,
by
yeah, you heard
fire.
something and you felt a fireball and then silence.
Yeah. It's
It is
awkward.
the sound of silence.
Well, actually, you can still speak. You guys aren't within the radius.
Right. I'm gonna move. I think this is as far as I can go for a single move because there's difficult terrain allies.
Oh, wait.
Well, I do have 3 level 3 spells apparently. That's good to know.
Lena had to make a save.
Oh, to avoid bleeding out.
Yeah. Is this just a straight constitution check?
Yeah, it's a con check.
Constitution, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna double move up here and
She has a good chance of succeeding.
Hey!
She does. She's stable.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, you move up there, Safa. And you threaten him. You're threatening him.
yes.
Shilelu bites her lower lip, but she doesn't stop shooting. And she's gonna move over here, 5 feet in front of Asha, and rapid fire at the drop. Precisely. And she hits with 1. Alright, Araxi.
Um, let's see. Is everyone? I can't hit everybody with haste. I could only hit. I'd have to exclude like Asha or exclude Safa. It looks like if I want to do haste.
Exclude me.
I
It's
think I'm
also
going to do
looking
that.
very bad.
So I'm going to haste everybody except for Asha. And let's see, what does that make my move speed? Like 20? Yeah, it's so fast. Um,
So I got
can I even
hasted.
get to? You got hasted, yeah. So your
Okay.
move speed's gonna go up by 30 probably. Um, and then I'm going to move into the silent sphere because I'm a rebel like that. I think that's 20 feet. Yep.
I kind of quite like it.
Oh my god, doing a key flurry with haste would swipe fucking so many times.
5 times. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's gonna try and uh, he's gonna have to double move. He can't withdraw or 5 foot into difficult terrain, so he provokes from you two.
Don't forget that +1 from haste.
So 26.
That hit.
Hmm. Good night, sweet prince.
Yep, he's dead.
Yeah, but there is one that ran up the stairs, so that's a little unfortunate.
Asha.
Uh, how are people looking?
Shalalu's really badly hurt, and Lana's unconscious. Or Lena, or whatever.
That's why this guy's cleaving in two.
He
He
is the
wasn't
one
even the
that hurt
one
your
that...
wolf.
Oh, he is actually, you're right.
Yeah, he is the one, yeah. That's why I targeted him.
That and the other guy kind of ran up the stairs.
Yeah, but with my move speed, I could have caught him.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything for Shalala. I'll tell her to, I don't know, be careful.
Okay. Let's see. It's his turn, so he's gonna keep moving.
Is Asha gonna
I
move
mean-
anywhere, though?
No, I am gonna do something. I'm thinking about what to do.
Okay.
I think I need to make a caster level check for this. I'm gonna cast Daylight, and I'm gonna go put it on my monkey.
Okay, go ahead. Make a caster level check.
I'm not sure where that is. Here it is.
Can you get to Maloki in this round?
Probably not.
Alright, not a bad roll. It takes quite a bit of effort, but you bring your light into existence in this shadowy world.
Well, if I
Or at
can't
least
get
the
it on
charge for-
Loki, I'll have it on myself, and I'll eventually blind them.
There's this annoying aura again.
Yep.
Okay, Loki, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds with a wand.
Okay.
Ah, +3 now.
Yay. Safa.
He's down.
Yeah, the guy's
This
down, but
dude's
there's a guy
dead.
that went up the stairs. To the left here. They
So
ran
you
up
guys
there.
tell that her, cause she was around the corner. She didn't see any of that.
I don't tell you shit.
Okay.
Asha will point to her right.
Okay.
So yeah. If you have a haste, so
Yeah. That's 30 so far. I still have plenty.
Yep,
but
because
some of that
remember,
was
climbing
difficult
up the
terrain
stairs
as
is
well,
difficult
right?
terrain.
So like half of that was difficult terrain. So you still have like 15 feet of movement, I think.
Well, I have 40 in
a double
general
move.
because of the boots.
Oh, okay,
And
so you have
then
70
the haste
total
is
then in that
giving me
case.
50, so I got 25.
Well, it gives you 50?
Well, the
No.
haste is giving me another 10. I do 40, and then the haste is giving me 10, right? So that's 50.
No, haste gives you
Haste gives you
30.
more than that. Yeah,
Oh.
it gives you up to 30, or whatever it gives you either 30 or whatever your base move speed is, whichever's lower.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Then yeah, 70.
So for you, it gives you 30 extra move speed. You have 70 move speed.
Anyways, I
It also
go
stacks
to where I
with,
can
like,
see
it applies
the
whatever
next
move speed you're using.
point, I guess.
Okay.
So Maloki
I
has like a
must
boss
move you.
climb speed when he has haste on him. In fact, it actually might be quicker for Maloki just to climb up, like, the stairwell than it is for him to actually climb the stairs.
Huh.
Like, to walk up the stairs like a normal person, just climb up the stairs with climb.
There you go, Safa. You can see that. That's where you are right now at your move.
Okay, I'll finish my move speed and I'm gonna jump on him.
Okay.
Let's see here. Because I'm hasted, I got that +1. I didn't activate any stuff.
Alright, Mantis, what would Rivka do? Rivka would totally run up and attack Novenis by herself.
Yeah.
24 beats his CMD.
Alright. I'm getting my con going, guys.
You grapple him, and you bite him. And he loses his
I need to write
con,
down when haste ends.
and he takes the damage. Shalelu. She is going to use her cure spell to heal herself. And that's as good as she can do for now.
She's only
She's gonna
caster
move
level
up.
1. Rip.
Yeah, because she's like 4 levels of ranger.
Right,
That's par for the
rangers
course.
have -3 on their caster level shit.
Yeah. Alright, Araxi.
Like paladin.
Wait, is that true in Pathfinder? I thought they changed that.
Nope.
Whatever. I haven't
It's
played
true in
spell-
Pathfinder. It's just different for
sucks.
blood ragers.
Oh, okay.
Their rangers are deficient casters.
Yeah, it sucks for them. So let's see here. That's like 30 feet of movement. I can't. That'd be like a double move, just to get. So I have to double move just to get to like the tip of the stairs on the next map, wherever that's at. If you can move me over there.
Yep, we'll
I'm
move
following
you.
Safa though, as quickly as I can. And then I can from here. I should be able to shift up just behind Safa. It's a swift action. I want to do that.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna. I think I will do that. So use one of my arcane reservoir shift, or not reservoir, arcane shift teleportation school ability,
Okay. Asha,
and
it's your
that's gonna
turn.
be my turn.
Uh, double move up here.
Well, they have 10 uses of these a day. Is that correct? I don't know
Okay.
if that's correct. I feel like it's doing that because of Fox's cunning, and it shouldn't.
Yeah, it might
Yeah,
not be
it's
smart enough to realize.
it's yeah, it's definitely doing it because of Fox's cunning. So I only have 8 of those. That's fine though, because I'm only using Fox's cunning for increased DCs, really. It's weird because it's smart enough to know that Fox's cunning doesn't give you extra spells per day, but
Is that your turn, Asha?
Yeah, double move. Can't do anything else.
Okay.
Sorry.
This guy, you know what? This guy's gonna try and cast in your face, Safa, in the grapple. So, what's your CMB?
Oh, the CMB or the grapple CMB?
Yeah. I
Just the
just need your
CMB.
CMB without the grapple modifiers.
just the base CMB
12.
value.
Okay.
I still hate that. It's like I'm grappling him. Why isn't it going off of? I don't know.
Let's see if he does it. Nope. Nope. He tries feebly to cast the spell, cursing in Elven and Undercommon. And he struggles, but he cannot do it. Maloki.
Starting to use most of my movement to get up the stairs.
Okay.
So before I can continue everything, yep, there we are. So we will double move.
Okay. Good choice. Soph, it's your turn, and he has not escaped the grapple yet.
Okay.
Or
It's
probably
plus
never
5
will.
to maintain.
I think basically all you have to do is not roll a 1.
Probably.
You know me.
And you get 2 rolls of it, so I mean, you have a
You've
1 in
got this guy
400
bent
chance.
over pretty good.
You have a 1 in 400 chance of failing.
I'm going to pin him with that.
You do. You pin him good.
And then I'm gonna punch him good.
You
Not
do.
not with the bleed. The
With
bleed's
Chow.
not there.
13 points, and you know what? That knocks him into bleeding out.
Oh, I was supposed to roll a second CMB, right?
So much for not bleed.
You were
I'll
supposed
do
to roll
that.
second CMB, but I'm gonna take
Uh,
your attack roll, which is an 18, and that's
oh,
already
okay,
enough to
okay.
beat his CMD.
Yeah.
His CMD is pretty pathetic. These are casters.
Yeah, that's why I just lunged
So bam,
myself.
he's bleeding out.
Get my own healing going on here.
Combat over.
Or is it? Do we want to keep going? I have rounds for level spells up right now.
Let's
Well,
just
Shillelagh
go.
will follow you up since it's her turn next. Let me read you a description of this.
Okay.
The stairs pause for a short run at a small balcony overlooking the haunted city of Cholwinvian and the vaguely shadowy expanse of the eerily colorless Mirani forest beyond. And you notice that a fall from this balcony onto the roof is 50 feet and would deal about 5d6 points of damage if you were to fall. And there's this large doorway down here.
So I have a second escape maneuver there, as I can just fly or shift down the balcony, I guess.
Mhm.
And there's another door up there, you said, on the up those stairs. Okay. And do we want to stay in rounds, or do we want to take a
Right
second and
here.
like heal up?
No, rounds.
Stay in rounds. Okay. Whose turn is it then?
I don't know because I cleared the combat check.
Oh. Well, maybe we're not in rounds technically, but we're not taking time to like search the bodies or anything like that. We're moving right
Right.
on.
As it does something, I'll count it as a round.
Yeah, I'm gonna, finish moving up the stairs and make my way towards the door as quick as I can, which is not very quick. I'd probably get to about there with a double move.
Okay. How about the rest of y'all?
I do the same. I can make it to here.
I'll go up in front. I
Okay.
can probably continue going up the stairs. Does that seem like what they
Shillelagh will
want?
follow you.
I will use another wand usage on Lena. And then I will go ahead and join Safa in the lead.
Okay.
Don't forget
So I
you
think
still have
everybody's
haste, so you
acted.
can move really far.
That's one round.
Right.
Yep.
I just
Next
don't want
round,
to run
what do you
ahead
guys
of
all do?
them. Let's head upstairs.
So everybody, you guys are gonna open these doors and go through them, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang back here because I can just shift into the room. Or slide into the room or something, but I'm gonna hang back. Like right here. As we open the door.
I'll, yeah, I'll delay until they open the door, and then I'll do my turn.
Well, fuck it,
Okay,
let's open the
these
door.
doors are, these stairs are at an incline. So, it might mess with your line of sight.
Oh, okay. I get to where I can see the door at least.
Okay. Asha, is
Maybe
that
that's
where
at the foot of
you're
the
hanging
stairs or
back?
something.
I'm delaying until they open the door.
Well, this is
Okay.
all simultaneous turns because we're not in combat,
Oh,
so that
okay,
doesn't really make any sense
then
in this context.
I'll double move up here.
So, Maloki and Safa, I'm guessing one of you guys opens the door.
Let us do it together. We
Sure.
open the doors.
Okay, I'm gonna move you two because you guys are on the precipice.
Yeehaw.
Get ready for this. I've worked really hard on this.
Oh.
Oh, yay.
That's just like some random drawing of a penis.
That would also be pretty funny.
I worked really hard on this, and it's like an MS Paint map, like the one I made in my games.
Oh, fuck the what?
You open the door and you see yourself not on this world anymore. You see that you could stand on the very stars themselves, and you see a giant glowing blue planet that you think is Golarian, with three other celestial bodies aside it, and this matter of swirling stardust uh, connecting them all. And you can see things like comets and other heavenly bodies rushing through, but one in particular stands out. Something very big and bright hurtling towards the blue dot, or the blue planet. And on top of the planet stands a dark elf who casts his glare down at you. And he begins to monologue. So
Oh,
you
God.
are the ones who led those fragile, delicate elves to my city, who forced me to hide in my own creation. Ha! You think by this you have won? How foolish the sun has made you. My mistress already has all that she needs. You will die here, by my hand, and all you hold dear shall follow soon enough.
Was that an elf? Like, did he speak in Elven or?
No, he spoke in common.
Oh, okay. I was hoping I was gonna
Alright,
get to
so
just
give me new
shrug off
initiatives.
the monologue. I don't know what he said. uh,
God damn it.
I need to zoom in.
Oh, wow.
Let's roll this initiative.
See, I kind of wanted to just sort of walk up and stab him while he was doing his monologue thing.
So that figures. I rolled pretty well, but not a 27.
The thing that you see, like the battlefield that you see, is just so shocking that like you could not bring yourself to go and hit him. And mind you, when he's on this planet, he's like 15, 20 feet up above from like the ground, or what you think could serve as the ground.
I didn't want to just stab him, but like that monologue would draw you out of whatever sense of wonder you were in. Like, oh my god, why? I was thinking more trying to stealth up to him, but it was a shorter monologue than I expected.
I don't think you can stealth up to something that sees you and starts monologuing.
He's so distracted by his monologue, though.
Exactly.
It's like the rogue
Like
thing that lets you.
motherfucker, practice that in a mirror.
Yeah, it's like the rogue thing that lets you use bluff to like distract people and then make a stealth check.
Well, yeah, a rogue.
Like,
has
that's actually a thing you
certain
can do as a
feature
rogue.
To do that, yeah.
Yeah, this guy has like the negative version of that feature where you do it to yourself with a monologue.
Like I could just see him closing his eyes and holding his head up, like not even wanting to look down at us because we're not good enough, and you know.
Well, he's not good enough for Sava either, because apparently she's not like
Sava's just
reacting
stunned.
much. She's just like, did this elf just speak in
All right.
common?
She's going, that don't impress me much.
The elf before you cackles, and it looks like he's gesturing arcanely.
Derek, I thought I was only supposed to quote Shania Twain songs.
Alright, Araxi, it's your turn.
I yelled at Asha, "This
I'll
motherfucker's
use
too
my
loud."
haste to move up to the top of these stairs.
Okay. Are you behind Safa and Maloki or by?
I think I'm just right behind them, but
Apparently I still have
I don't know
where they're at
grapple
on this map.
me, so my initiative's still bad, but not as bad.
it's not quite 2.
Okay, that's good. It's not as bad.
It would have been like a 4.
Right?
Okay, what the hell am I looking at? Oh, the direction
Drugs.
changed.
The
So
scene that I
we're coming in from the bottom
described.
of
Yeah.
it. Weird. And I don't actually see anything, actually. I just see these star things. I can't even see Maloki and Safa because I think the dynamic lighting's messing with me or
Is it
something.
messing with?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't even know where Nolvenus is. I guess I can't see him.
Let me change this.
Okay.
Can everyone else see?
I can.
Well, Maloki and Safa can, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
not even on that map.
Shalelu can't see either, I think.
So yeah, Safa, you should have full vision coverage here.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
no,
Shalelu has
Araxi still
haste.
can't see. Oh, I know
For-
why.
I think 5 more rounds. I think it's going to end on round 4. No, 4 more rounds. It's going to end on round 3.
I know why you can't see.
Why is that?
Because I have the dynamic lighting barrier like right in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah, if it's partly on a token, it gets all weird.
I'm just gonna move you guys up here.
Sometimes if you like fiddle around with your token, you can end up on the other side of the barrier.
Now you should be able to see Pluto. You should be able to see him in all of his majesty and glory.
yep, I can see now. So that was a move action because of the haste. Otherwise, I wouldn't even been able to make up the stairs without the double move. That's funny. I could have shifted as well with Arcane Reservoir. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go, you know, all or nothing here. Well, not quite. I have some other options if this doesn't work, but this is like... Actually, does this even... I don't even know if this is going to work. Like, is there like actual... Like, there's no ground really, right? But we're like walking around on...
You don't
like,
see
fake
ground, but you're walking around on just the
I wonder how-
velvet black of the heavens.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder how this is going to work, because... Like, is there actually a floor? I'm going to try it anyway, because if it works, this could potentially just, like, win. I'm going to attempt to cast Black Tentacles on him.
Okay.
So it'll be a 20-foot radius. I'll do it kind of in the back end of him a little bit, I think. Is that 20 foot about? 20-foot radius. Is that about 20 foot, I think? I don't know if you guys can even see it while I'm making the circle. Let me count that. It's something like that, I think. That's about 20-foot radius. Except I'm going to move it back a little bit from there.
Okay.
Let's do it like kind of right at the edge of him. Move it back a little bit. Kind of like that. So I'm going to throw Black Tentacles on him. I'm going to try to at least. With the Arcane Reservoir Point to boost the DC up as well. Or not the DC, to boost the caster level up, I guess. It doesn't actually have a DC because it does like a CMB check or something.
Okay.
So... be in my spells tab. I only have one more level 4 spell left. So it's going to be a... CMB check against him. He probably has like a way to get out of this or something, I'd assume. What did he do on his turn, by the way? Did he just like monologue?
No, he was doing stuff. He was waving his arms and saying arcane things.
Oh, he's probably doing like a full round cast or something.
Okay, would
I
you
suppose
like
I
to
could,
roll your tentacle?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out what the roll on it is here real fast. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong one. No wonder I can't find this. Okay. 4 plus 10. Sorry, I need to like write this down for next time. Every time I cast a spell, I'm like, what the fuck is the bonus again?
It's a d20 plus
Caster
caster level
level,
plus
which I'm
intelligence
boosting
plus
up to
a strength
9.
bonus.
Yeah. So 9 plus 4 is its strength bonus, plus 1 for size bonus, and then plus my int modifier, which is 7, I think, because of freaking. Yeah, because of Fox's cunning. So that's my CMB roll to try to grapple him with the tentacles.
Okay. Let's see. Araxi, roll me another d20. Just a straight d20. Okay. The black tentacles try to reach for him. They like swirl around the planet. Probably looks pretty cool or creepy depending on how you picture it.
Uh-huh.
And they try to grab him, but he just he like literally swats them away, and he laughs.
Weird. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot because if it had landed, you know, win the fight. Can I do a spellcraft also on what he's casting by chance, or do I not get
Sure.
to do that because I came in late? Okay. I'm guessing it's a summon spell or something, but
Oh, me too.
Yeah, looks like he's casting some kind of conjuration spell.
okay. And then
Like a
let's see.
summon
I think I want to
Wow.
shift as a swift action into a better spot in the room, so I'm not kind of bunched up as badly with everybody. So we'll shift like over here.
Shalelu's gonna move up.
But does this look like a floor that I can walk across?
No, that's the whole thing. It's like you're walking on. Even where you're
Let's
standing
see.
right now, you don't feel like there's a floor.
Araxi, you would have to be here. Because as soon as you try to walk into this blue stuff...
Oh, I didn't walk. I shifted.
Oh, you shifted? Okay, well, as soon as you try to... You shifted? Okay, hold on.
Does that do something worse? It's like...
You get
Probably
shunted here.
Okay.
And you take 2 points of
Interesting.
damage.
2 points of damage. All right. Oof. That.
And make me another d20. Okay, that's a lot better. Araxi, it's weird because you're like, huh, like, there's just this stardust here, and you got shunted out of it, which means that there must be something that only happens when there's something solid in a conjuration spell, right? That's what Araxi would know.
Mhm.
And you're starting to think that maybe this isn't even really here, but there's something solid there.
Okay.
And in
Yeah,
fact,
this is like an illusion.
this might not even be here. The other streams might not even be here, or even the planets, or this whole terrain might not actually be real.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Oh,
Shalelu steps up the stairs, and she's gonna take a single shot at the elf Nolvana.
So she hits, so he has to make a concentration check. Yeah. Yeah, not a very hard concentration check, but you know. Check.
She makes a very good attempt to attack him, but he sidesteps the arrow, and it just keeps flying off into space.
Okay.
And she blinks her eyes like she can't believe. Ash
I'll move up here.
lost you. There you go.
Hey, maybe the daylight blinds him.
It
I
should,
think
unless
stripped
he's
him.
all completely fucking illusionary.
It probably is.
Yeah, you don't seem to see Nolvanus react to the light. That's your movement.
Uh,
What do you do?
I see him casting a spell, yes?
Yep.
And he's not reacting to
Yep.
the light. That's really weird. Uh, and this environment's really weird.
Yep, it's supposed to be disorienting. I'd say it's doing its job.
Well, doesn't know what happened with like Novenis and him not, you know. So I'll do my thing. I'll when people are casting spells, I'll do my thing to stop them casting spells.
Okay. Where are you gonna put
There.
it? Alright, you put it there. And he does seem to go quiet. No sound permeates from here. But his visage doesn't change. He still grins at you maniacally.
Of course he does.
Maloki.
So what do I roll to see if this is just an illusion? Would that be a will save? Would that be perception?
You're
This is
You
a
need
will
to go
save,
interact with
and
it.
you'll get it if you interact with it.
I'm guessing being shunted by something didn't work. It wasn't that. I got to wait till my turn.
No, it did. That's why I gave you that information. That would count it as interaction.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Derek, your fan's really overpowering.
it's amazing.
Can you
I'm gonna
turn
charge
it?
up to him. Rah.
Maloki, he is let's see. He is like 15 feet he's 15 feet above you. So how do you scale the plant?
He has a climb speed.
Climb it.
Okay.
I have a climb speed and I have haste, so
Alright, you run up to it and you climb it. It's kind of hard to
and
hold on to. So give me a climb check. You get your +8 though to it.
Plus whatever points he has.
Yeah, you
Otherwise,
easily climb it.
I think he knew he was going to. That's why he was laughing about it.
Yep.
Was that a single move action to get there with the haste?
Yeah.
Because yeah, the haste increases your climb speed as well. Like it applies to all your any movement forms you have.
Yeah. My regular movement is 60 and my climb is 20. And then there's the haste.
Right. So the haste would increase your climb to 40, and your move speed to 90.
No, it would yeah. Well, no, it would do if it was just for the climb speed, it would increase it to 50 because it's 20 climb.
No, it caps it. It doesn't. It's not a flat 30. It caps it by whatever your speed is. So if your climb speed is 20, or then it would make it 40. It can't go higher than double.
Ah, okay, there it is. And then I attack.
Okay. A 20? Alrighty.
Yep.
You send a, what is it, like a, are you punching or are you swording?
Sword.
You launch your sword at him, and you miss with your blade. He dodges it.
Wait, 21. Sorry, but yeah.
Yep. You miss with your attack. And you can go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
Just a D20.
Yeah. All right. Maloki, you're not sure if that would have hit, but like you definitely think that something's not right here. And what you're thinking is that wizards can't, you think he's a wizard or something like that. He's some kind of caster, and surely he can't be this fast. You're thinking that this elf isn't really there.
That's kind of my feeling from the start, yeah.
All right, Safa.
Does Maloki share that info or?
It's silence.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's in the silence.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I thought that, but Asha's not wise or smart enough to figure that out, and she didn't even see that. So she's just doing her default anti-casting protocol.
Okay, then I'm gonna do my anti-default charge.
Well, you won't be able to charge because he's up on the globe.
Then
So you have to
not
climb up
charge,
onto the globe.
But I'll move my. No, I'll jump my way up there.
Oh yeah, you're plus the jump.
Yes! It's relevant this time!
Oh, that's not a very good check. You jump, let's see. You jump like 4 feet up into the air, so you could catch yourself onto the thing and keep climbing.
Yeah, fine.
And you climb the rest of the way up to in front of him. It looks really cool. You basically just double moved like normal, but it looked cool.
I like jumped really high onto it and then spider climbed the way up.
I like how your acrobatics has a +4 to jump, but your climb has a +5 to jump.
You climb the planet.
Oh.
It's surprisingly difficult to hold on to, but you do.
Unless you're literally a monkey.
Oh, for some reason in the acrobatics it's not adding the +5, but it's a +5, and then if I get a running speed greater or less than 30 feet, I get a +4 on top of that. That's what that is.
That's what it's saying then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
I
just
don't
not
know.
including like the 2 notes for some
Yeah,
reason. It's only
that's weird.
weird. So it is really awkward. It gives you it says +5 to jump on everything that you
Everything
don't ever
else,
jump
yeah.
with. Yeah, that's thanks, Roll20.
Okay, so let's see. That's an
That's
attack.
really what we need to know.
Yeah, try to grapple him.
You try to grab him and like you swear like you grabbed his robes, but he just pulls away and you don't even come close to grappling him. But go ahead and roll me a d20.
Oh god.
Just a moment. DM loading screen.
Um,
Yep, you fail to grab him.
okay.
He is too quick for you. Alright, on his turn. Ooh, max.
Damn it, Max, it's all your fault.
Three giant spiders materialize, and they begin to attack. As he finishes his spell, they're going to start shooting webs at people. Araxi, what's your touch AC?
My touch AC? Bad. It's 11, I think. 12.
Oh, it still misses you.
Yay!
Let's see. Asha, what's your touch AC?
Bad.
That's right, it's 12 because of haste.
Oh, it rolled
Yes!
a 7.
13.
It misses you. And let's see. This
Okay.
one's Maloki's closest to this one. Maloki, what's your touch?
Insanely good.
18.
22.
Oh, it misses.
Yeah,
Sad
Maloki,
spider.
unlike everyone else, most of his AC's touch.
It should have chose me.
All right, but he simply moves away. It will provoke from Safa and Maloki if you'd like to attack. He flies away.
Simply moves away. Yeah.
He flies.
Okay. I'm hasted, so I get a +1. What the fuck? I didn't add the +1. A 20.
Okay. Safa, roll me another d20.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me make a macro, aren't you?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Maloki, you still have the same intuition as before. Even as you try to attack him, you're pretty sure that this elf is not actually there, that you're just seeing things. Safa, you eventually come to this conclusion as you karate chop him. Like it should have you hit him with your foot, and it should have hit. In fact, probably critically. But you kind of see it
kicked
just
him in the
go
nads.
through his robes as he
dang.
moves, and you're sure that wait a minute, this isn't real. This is some kind of illusion or something.
Yeah, I was getting him right between his legs, and then he just walked past me or something.
And you hear his voice, and he speaks, and he says, "As the stars align, so too does your doom." And from space, over here, shoots a line of electricity through Araxi and Asha. So give me reflex.
Rip me.
Well, I think I know where he is now.
Or something.
Maybe it's a Drider.
Actually, it's one higher than that. It's an 18 because of haste. So 18 reflex.
18.
Oh,
I think that's
Asha's probably dead.
the 18 might be relevant because that might be. It's at least more likely to be close. It's probably around that number. It's probably a little higher than that, honestly.
A screaming lightning bolt rips.
At least I have a little bit of electrical resistance because I'm an ASMR.
Yep, through Araxi and Asha. Araxi, you're gonna take half of that 38, but Asha, you take
thank
the
God.
full.
So
Uh-oh.
it puts me down.
Asha's not looking too hot.
Are you unconscious, or are you still?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Well, that's unfortunate because I can't help you because I only have potions of healing.
And he
I'm at
laughs
-8.
maniacally. You have sealed your fate.
Actually,
So
I
let's see, half of
think
38,
I'm almost
16.
dead. Because I have 8. Wait, is it my con? I think I'm dead.
It is your con.
I thought you had
Yeah, you
a
can get to
resistance.
negative your con.
I'm dead.
Nope.
33 was just enough to kill me.
Oh, that's 19. Okay. I'm almost dead. But well, not. I'm not. I'm still in positive at least. So everybody saw the lightning though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, where did that come from? Give me a
Came
perception
from
on that, I guess.
Came from over here.
I don't even feel like my saves are that terrible. It's just I rolled fucking shit on 2 of them in a row.
Alright, Araxi, it's your turn. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Asha. We'll see if they can save you.
Oh.
No. Asha's dead.
I mean, I could try just casting something at where he was sitting, I guess. Um, like where the lightning bolt came from, and just hope that he hasn't moved since then. That's kind of like a really long shot thing, though. And if I do that, then I won't have any dimension door to get out of here. And I got these stupid spiders in my way too. So yeah, I don't know. This is pretty dicey. I could just throw glitter dust as well. If he's actually invisible, then that'll hopefully reveal him.
That would be good.
Glitter dust has a range or a an area of 20 as well, right? Or is it 10? It's 10 foot.
10.
Okay,
10.
so it's a lot smaller. But I'm gonna do glitter dust kind of in that area where I saw the lightning bolt come from. That just almost killed me.
It came
And
shooting
probably
from
it looks like it just killed Asha.
this
I probably don't even
direction.
know. I probably don't even know that it killed Asha yet. So don't do anything yet because I'm gonna
Yeah,
readjust
came
this a
from
little
like right
bit.
here.
But I'm gonna try to glitter dust where I think I saw the lightning bolt come from.
Okay, is that where your circle is, or where is it going?
I didn't.
I
I
think you
couldn't
should
actually see
move
the
it
origin
over a
point,
little
right?
bit.
I just saw the direction it came from.
Oh, it's see this arrow? That's kind of like that's where it shot through,
Okay.
and where it sort of originated.
So I probably would want to make sure it's along that line then, at least. So the question is, how far back do I place it then? And I think I'm gonna
I
place
think
it.
there's fine.
I
Pretty
think
sure
yeah.
it's
I think
within the blue lines.
I don't know about that.
Well, you bounced off the blue.
The one down here, but I'm gonna do something like that. Try to glitter dust him and hope that that's good enough.
Okay, you cast the glitter dust spell. You glitify that area, and the planet, or no, you saved against that, so you're not sure what this is. There's something solid there, but not quite a planet, and probably not even that shape. Not quite that
Don't hit
shape.
anybody though.
But you glitter it, but you don't see anything appear.
God damn it. Yeah, I think we're fucked. I'm not done yet though. I do still have a move action. Like, I want to just. Like, I want to get away from these
Also, I don't know if I
spiders, I
asked
think.
you before, Orexi, but you can roll a knowledge arcana
Okay, sure.
to see a spell effect in place. Okay,
Yay,
that's
a
enough.
4.
15 plus spell level. Araxi, you're pretty sure that you guys are inside of a Mirage Arcana. That he has illusioned this entire room, wherever it is you are, the boundaries of it. So this is a powerful illusion spell.
Hmm. Okay.
Alright, is that your turn? You
No,
wanted to move some?
I definitely want to do something with my move action and maybe my swift action, because I gotta get away from these spiders, because I have, like, no health. But I don't know what, I mean, I don't really know what to do here. I could go up here near Safa and Maloki, but then we risk just all getting blown up by a single AoE spell. I could shift back out the door, or slide out the door. Dimension slide out the door. I think I'm gonna go back like near where Shalelu is. Not quite next to her, but I think I'm gonna use a shift back, like
Okay.
at the edge
You're
of the
back
door
on the
here.
stairs.
At the very least. I mean, I'm probably still screwed, but I can't dim door this turn, so I'll wait.
Shalelu, yeah, looks around and well, I mean, she was bracing herself from that lightning bolt that almost hit her, and she looks down at the the unconscious, very crispy Asha,
No, Asha's
and
dead.
Like I said, yeah, Asha's dead.
uh, she is going to try and call out that we need to we need to retreat. His magic is powerful, and she's gonna drag Asha with her.
I try to yell back, but I'm too silenced to be able to do anything about it.
So she's dragging Asha down the stairs.
Yeah. Asha, roll me a d20. Okay. Yep, you are still as you are.
Wait, what?
Maloki.
Maybe it's illusionary.
So I guess Asha's
Electricity.
not really dead, she just thinks she's dead?
You don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying this as Maloki, I'm wondering this as myself.
But you don't know.
Oh, that's
we
good.
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know, I'm just using my brain and talking out loud. I apologize.
I mean, it's good to think and postulate, because this is not an easy encounter. This scenario fucked pretty bad too with my in-person group. But Drew was so satisfied when they beat him.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
Does it look like those spiders are real, or do they seem a little off?
I don't know.
Just like everything else in here.
They seem like real spiders at a glance. But maybe Maloki's becoming disillusioned to things, so to say. I will also give you guys this one hint. If you're fighting an enemy that you can't see, you can still perception. It's a move action.
Yeah.
Literally what I'm doing.
Not my best.
A 22.
How are you doing it?
I'm paying attention for sounds and any little thing I can. Although,
If you're still in the
wait.
silence, good luck.
Well,
Sorry.
can you hear things in the silenced area?
Like,
No,
can you hear things
everything is
Silenced
silent.
area?
The sound doesn't even get to you.
You
then.
can't hear.
Hmm.
No sound can happen. So if you wanted to move outside of it, you could, and then take a perception, but that would take a move and a move.
Well, I am hasted.
For how long? How long are we hasting?
Yeah. I'm gonna come down and try and swing at a spider.
Okay. You climb down quickly, rapidly. Convinced that this
Kind of
isn't really
hoping that
there.
Safa gets the
Go ahead and give me an attack.
hint to go around.
$17? Okay. That will hit. And give me a d20. Maloki, you realize that this spider is only partially there. It's quasi-real.
Huh.
So go ahead and roll
Okay.
your damage.
Wait, should that have more, or is it just a D10? Like D10 plus 10?
Oh yeah, it's a D10 plus 10. Sorry. So that should be
So
15.
10 more points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, yeah. You destroy the spider, and as you stab it, and you can kind of like just barely to yourself like make out that there's just this shadow stuff like inside of this shell of a spider, and it dematerializes. So there was something there, but only like partially.
So it's like most monsters in your regular D&D campaign.
Okay,
When it
Safa.
dies, it just vanishes.
Well, this one does like a weird like
Um,
wispy vanish, not like a monster kind of like being desummoned. Because those
So I was
actually at
more
least bleed.
joking. No, I was more joking about the fact that in a regular game, not like this one, where you're in person, you remove the counters, so it's like they just disappear. And that's
Yeah,
how
I
a
get you.
lot of
Okay,
people do
Safa.
it.
Okay.
Kind of like a video.
I'm gonna ignore Maloki and I'm going to swift action activate a feat. And I'm basically choosing dedicated as adversary. God damn it. Anyways, it's going to allow me to choose a favorite enemy, so I'm gonna choose Elf as my favorite enemy.
Okay.
And get a +2 to my perception
Ooh,
to see
hey, I
if I
like where this is
can
going.
sniff out this elf.
Go for it. Do you actually have
No, but I don't know. That's my best way because I mean I can try to hear around the non-silent area, obviously, and if I see anything, then yeah. But I'm gonna definitely like try to sniff this out. I guess I don't know. That'd be fun. Scent. Can I get scent? I
You
don't know.
strain your eyes and like you think you see like maybe ripples and stuff, but you can't quite be sure where, not with that perception. And you think that maybe if you were able to hear, you might pick up like that little bit more that's needed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um. Yeah, I guess I'll jump down and attack the spider. Which this Are we still hasted
Yes.
Yeah, for a little bit longer.
for a little bit?
A
Okay.
couple rounds.
Then that should be.
You hit and give me a d20 roll. Or, I mean, at this point, just give me a will save. I think the jig is up.
Okay.
Okay. Safa, kind of the same thing as Maloki. When you punch this thing, you kind of see yourself like punching through like this exoskeleton, but like real looking spider, and you hitting like this shadowy blob inside of it.
Okay.
So you're sure that it's not actually there. And you damage it a little bit. Not enough to destroy it, but it's looking very bad.
Do I think it can hurt me back?
Yes, you think that is partially real, but not completely. Okay, is that your...
Yeah. Safa's starting to look a little confused. She's just looking around rapidly now, like, where? What?
Alright. On Nolvenus's turn. He scowls and rasps out, "Was that not enough? Fine. Let me show you the folly of your way."
My dunzo.
He's going to cast a spell. And Maloki, I need you to make me a will save. Now this is
Oh.
mind affecting. If you have anything that affects that.
Oh. Now, would that be an enchantment? Because if it is, I
It's
get
not an
+2.
enchantment.
Okay, then that's it.
Okay. Now I need a fortitude save.
I think I know what spell this is.
I think I do too.
Oh,
Okay.
good fortitude save. Maloki, from the depths of space, you see a thing which should not be, something terrifying even to you, and it stalks closer rapidly, grasping for you. And as it reaches you and it wraps a clawed hand around your neck and constricts. You almost feel yourself frightened to death, but instead you only take 13 points of damage.
Yeah, I know exactly what that was.
Me too.
Araxi,
Yeah. I don't think we want to be here anymore. But unfortunately, there's these stupid spiders in the way.
Oh, I forgot to take their turn. They're gonna attack Maloki and Safa.
Okay.
Bring it on, shadow
This
thingamajigger.
one's for Safa.
Shadow
Yeah.
conjuration spiders.
Whatever it is, yeah.
And one against Maloki. Oh, that's a hit.
It's a chance for critical.
God damn it.
Nope.
That
You might
ironic
only-
moment when even a natural 20 puts them below your AC.
Yeah, I think since you
They'll do
disbelieve them,
20% damage though.
they might do like
Maloki,
one
you
non-lethal
only
damage
take
or something.
1 point of damage from it.
One whole damages.
Because you're so sure that this spider does not actually exist. It's like its actual fang like goes through and pierces your arm, but just the shadow stuff like actually like barely pricks you.
So
Okay, Rex.
I'm thinking I might just Dimension Doris out of here. Because I can do a shift, not a shift, but a dimensional slide up to here. With have a point in my reservoir and then dim Doris away, hopefully. Because I don't think we're gonna win. I don't think we're gonna win this fight. So the question is, how do I want to do this? Do I want to just let these guys get attack opportunities? I think so, because the concentration check to cast defensively on a level 4 spell is pretty difficult. So, yep.
Or you could just try to cast.
I'm gonna shift up here and I'm gonna try to cast Dim Door and get us out of here. Or not shift, but dimensional slide, or not slide.
Are you
What
gonna
it's called.
defensively
Step.
cast?
So, no, it is slide.
Or not?
No, I'm just gonna cast. I'm just gonna cast and hope that
Okay.
they miss.
The spiders will try to attack.
That's a miss. And that's a miss as well.
Hooray!
So I'm gonna dim Doris back to like the foot of the tower probably.
Okay. Let me get
Maybe
rid of some of
Shalelu
this
can
stuff.
see us from the balcony if she's gotten down there. But I don't know, I'm just gonna have to hope Shalelu is fine on her own. That's assuming you guys wanted to come with me with Dim Door. Because if you wanted to, you could stay behind. It only takes willing targets, I think.
No, Soph is confused. She can't find a target that's worth being
Yeah.
a target. So
And as you
yeah.
dim door away, Nulvenus grins at you, holding his burning staff,
Yeah, whatever.
or at least the elf that yeah was.
At least I
visible.
identified the spell in place, so I might be able to do
Yeah.
something about it next time, maybe.
We just stepped into
Okay,
a fight with
out of-
no spells.
No, we had spells.
Not
We just
many.
didn't have health.
Yeah, Safa doesn't have any spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like how Garen's always out of mana. That's the same concept.
All right, what
That's why
do you
Garen's
guys
so
do?
bad at team fights.
You're
'cause
out
he
of
never has
combat now.
mana.
And Shalelu likely on her turn closes the door, and Nulvenus doesn't stop her.
I mean, I look up and see if I can see Shalelu up on the balcony. I try to at least.
You probably can because like she's gonna try like picking up Asha, or like moving her, and as she
Yeah,
gets to
dragging
like
her
the
in.
balcony area to start going down, and I'm sure Lana also senses Maloki's presence has moved, and you can see them on the balcony, and Lana barks and whimpers.
So yeah, Raxiel maybe yell like, "We need to get out of here," to Shalelu. Maybe Maloki can climb up there and help out or something, but
Yeah, I could do that. I'm not proud.
Okay. Well, yes, Shalelu is gonna get Asha and take her down with you, and Lana's gonna hurry down as well. Well, that was fun. Especially for me.
I'm sure.
And the great part is that it's not over yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not over until every last one of you have succeeded in the AP or are dead.
In the AP what? Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not over until you beat the AP or you all die.
Right.
One down.
Yeah, one down. Well, we, in theory, at least have at least one more day. But, yeah, it's gonna be rough. I have some potions I can use to heal, and I think Loki still has some charges on the wand.
I have an
For
inflict
me
light
and him, at
wounds,
least.
but if it's not going to do anything, I don't know.
I've got 3 Cure Light
Well, I
Wounds
mean, we could,
potions, 12 charges on the wand, and 1 spell prepared.
we would definitely be able to tell that Asha's dead, so... I don't know what we do now. Just fall back to a different building. It doesn't really matter what building, because they'll just ignore us. So maybe we go back to the one that has like one of the closer ones, which is the plant one or whatever.
You say you're gonna go back to the conservatory?
Probably. I mean, that's what Raxi's gonna say. Like, if no one else takes charge, that's where she's gonna direct us to.
Let's take Asha with us. We need
Yes, obviously.
Seek medical attention, and not an assassin. This.
No, I don't think there's any medical attention to be had here. I mean, Raxi's not a doctor, but dead is dead.
I'm not a doctor.
I don't think we have access to like anything like raise dead or anything like that either.
I'm a magician, not a doctor, damn.
Asha knows how to animate dead. Does that help?
Well, knew how to animate dead.
I mean, I have this. I have a scroll of animate dead. I think. Let me check if that's correct. Yes, I do. I have a scroll of animate dead, so I can make a zombie Asha. But I probably wouldn't do that.
Actually, that's a funny idea.
I have a scroll dispel magic, which I probably should scribe into my spell book. I don't know why I haven't done that. I must have just recently acquired that at some point and then never got a chance to do it or forgot about it or something. If I got it before, I could actually scribe it and then I forgot I had it. That sounds like something I would do. But I do feel like I want to have that spell. Because maybe I can just dispel the mirage effect. I imagine it'd be a difficult thing to do, but it is something I might be able to do.
Alright, yep, so you guys go back to the conservatory.
Yeah.
What do? You guys check Asha, and she does seem to be dead.
Right.
It's a shame, too, because, like, judging by her wounds, it was just barely enough to kill her.
Yeah.
You guys can think about not only how you're gonna handle this, but obviously how you're going to defeat the person that stands between freedom and a big fiery death.
Death or freedom. I choose death and then freedom over.
But out of character, Matt to group, you guys didn't do that bad. It might seem like you guys just didn't know what to do at all, but those perception checks at the end were a step in the right direction, because that is judging by the spells and resources you guys have. Yeah, you guys have no way to locate invisible creatures that are capable of moving like he can. So you've got to find him manually.
Yeah, I don't have like the spell C invisibility or anything. Technically, I could use detect magic and concentrate for 3 rounds. Locate the illusion auras in the room and
I mean, it'll probably be a blur of stuff because it's lingering.
But yeah, I know I can dispel the I can possibly dispel if I scribe dispel into my spellbook and prepare that. I could possibly dispel the what's it called? That mirage, the Arcana, and that might help a little bit. He probably has greater invisibility, is my guess. I mean, one major concern is I only have 12 health, and I don't really have much ways to get that health back right now because we don't have our band-aid. How many charges does Maloki have on the Cure Light Wounds wand?
12.
Okay, and Asha used all the Infernal Healing charges, right?
Yeah.
Or do we still have that? Okay, that's gone. Maybe the 12 will be enough to heal us up, and I can use some of my potions as well. So I think I'll use that. I might save like one or two potions, but I'm gonna use the rest of my potions. Which actually might not even be very many anyway. Yeah, I only have 3 potions of healing anyway. I thought I got one last
So do I.
session from like the Dragon Horde. I don't see anything like that on here, so maybe I didn't. Was there like 2 potions of cure something on there? Maybe that was moderate wounds, and that is one of these too. That's probably what it was. So moderate wounds is 2d8 plus 3, so I'll do one of those. That's some decent healing. I guess I'll heal enough con damage to not have that health penalty next time. But yeah, obviously we're in a rest here for a day, but obviously as well, if we have any, like if Maloki has any spells left, he'll want to cast all of them. For if he has any heals left, I mean. I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to scribe dispel magic into my spell book so I can prepare it tomorrow. And of course,
I'm gonna cast on myself. Nice.
I'm gonna try to prepare it tomorrow. Like scribe it and prepare tomorrow, I guess. That's really shitty.
Safa's starting to look a little pissed off about Asha's death. Maybe angry and vengeful.
Well, she should be, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do about it yet. We're gonna have to at least wait till tomorrow. We're in no condition to fight them, and honestly, I'm not even convinced we'll be in any condition to fight him tomorrow either. But it's our only option. Do I want to drink a second cure moderate wounds potion? I guess I might as well. I might as well just use both of them.
All right, I've got charges on my wand. If you want
I'll
to
have the
save your
cure. Well, I have the cure light wounds, and I'll use that as my emergency stabilize someone mid combat option. But 12 more, okay.
What about Shitlelu?
Shalelu's pretty low. She got hit by that fireball and almost died. I should be okay though. Between see, I'm at 38. Yeah, resting. Well, at this point, resting will put me at basically full health. I think I'll be, well, not quite. I think I'll have like, when I heal the con damage as well, then I'll.
Well, I was more asking, is Shalelu doing anything to heal herself, or what?
Let's see. At fourth level, do they get one spell? I think they get one spell. So she's already cast her one spell.
Alright.
Yeah, she's like multi-class, because most most NPCs feel like are like multi-class. At least when they're.
She's 2
I'll heal her
levels
for
of fighter
3.
and 4 levels of ranger.
Yeah.
And 4, so there's 7. How's she looking?
7 points. She's
Yeah,
looking not
7
too
Heal her for
bad.
7.
She's like half.
And unfortunately, we have
There's
no
another
ways to
7.
heal. We have no way to heal Safa.
Eh. I'm fine.
Alright,
So I gave Shalelu 14.
decent.
Just show me where he is, and he's gonna go down.
I don't know if we have any way to do that.
Hmm. What about these
I just
people
tried.
you wanted to meet? Maybe they know something.
About Nelvenus, I highly doubt it.
No, how to reveal hidden things.
Maybe. I mean, I could try going there tomorrow before we go. Like, or even now we could.
I mean,
But
since we're staying,
it's risky
yeah.
to leave now. It's risky right now, but we could walk back to Q, for example, talk to that guy again, and be like, "Hey, you're a wizard, right? Do you have this spell?" I don't know if that would even work, but
Or the other one we haven't met.
yeah. But apparently she's not very nice.
So he said.
Neither am I. You hang out with me? Or is it I hang out with you? I don't know anymore.
Um. I mean, yeah, I guess, do we want to do that right now, even though we have, like, no spells left, or do we want to just rest and not risk, like, randomly running into shadows and dying?
Rest.
I like resting.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna rest.
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
rest. Yeah, I
Okay.
literally have 2 spell slots left. 2. I have a level 3 spell and level 1 spell. That's it.
You guys rest, and I guess you guys are all feeling different things. Whether it's like anger or concern or fear or hope. Undoubtedly, you all go to sleep with a heavy mind or a heavy heart.
Mhm.
And we'll end the session there. We'll have to continue next time.
Is Mantis gonna have a backup
With
character
this
that he plays
guy.
as? Or is he just
We've been
sitting out
talking about
next
it in private.
session? Okay. I could play a fetch link.
And I actually would like to talk to him in private on Ventrilo.